All right, we should be live. Thank you to everyone joining in. Let me just check the sound. Sound looks okay. Let me know in the chat if there's any sound issues. Hey, Chris, how's it going? Thanks for joining us in the chat. He's asking, how is this game? He loves the Soulsborne games, including Sekiro, however you pronounce that, which I have not played. That's the one Soulsborne game I haven't played. But this board game kind of simulates the game, the Dark Souls game, pretty well, but there's a huge community out there that's behind house ruling this game, which we will be doing some alternative house rules that I'm going to try out. That's what I've been doing in the last couple streams, is just trying some slight rules modifications to help shorten the length of the game, because it's very much full of grinding and it's difficult, which I'm okay with. But the grinding and making the game like play out is good. But yeah, I know Sekiro. I will get to that. But here's the thing with games on PlayStation 4, if you just wait like 6 months to a year, you can get the game for like 20 bucks, 10 bucks, whatever. That's what I usually do, especially like more solo experiences. I know I'm missing out on the online community that's all behind it, and if there's invading and that kind of stuff like Souls games, you kind of lose some of that if you wait like a year to play these games. But yeah, I love them all. But I will try it. I will get to it for sure. I'm actually starting to get back into Dark Souls 3. That's what I'm. That's not the one I've beaten. I've beaten Demon Souls, Dark Souls 2, but I've not played more than like a few hours of 3, and I really need to get back to that. But yeah, so we're gonna play this board game here. Thanks to all our Patreon backers for supporting us, keeping the channel going, keeping me doing this full time. The links are in the description below if you'd like to donate. If you want to see future playthroughs of this game, make sure you subscribe, hit that notification bell so you don't miss when we go live in the future. Like we're live streaming this one now, obviously, if you're watching this later. And yeah, I also post on social media. The links are down below for those if you don't want to miss when I'm going live. If you follow me on there, it's another way to find out when we're going live. But the best way is to do the notification bell on YouTube, to be honest. All right, so let's get down to the table here, and we're going to check this game out. So I've set it up for a solo play. I'm obviously here in the afternoon by myself playing solo with my knight. Hey, Jack, how's it going? Welcome back. But yeah, so I'll be playing this game. So how it works, Chris, you're obviously new and haven't seen the game, but you basically have the core game comes with a bunch of tiles, and they're all kind of laid out differently with these nodes so that it sets up the rooms different each time. And then you have these like random cards that will tell you what type of enemies and obstacles will go on the different colored nodes. The yellow nodes are just like your regular movement nodes. But this is a very high level overview, very quickly. I'll go through it. There are how to play videos. I think I linked one down in the description below if you want to go watch later, or watch that now and then come back and watch this later archived. But hang out, I'll walk you through it as best I can and describe what I'm doing as we play. But I will be kind of just playing quickly. I know a lot of people haven't played Dark Souls, even though it was like a, I don't know, 7 million something Kickstarter US dollars 3.5 years ago. They were a little slow on delivering the game, and I'm sitting here waiting. I should get a shipping notice this week and should have the rest of the stretch goal stuff delivered in Wave 3, hopefully next week up here in Canada. So I'm just getting back into the game, getting warmed up. I'm excited for those stretch goals and to play it. So liking your playthroughs, just purchase some of the expansions. Hey, Charles, how's it going? Awesome. Which expansions did you purchase? Was it like Wave 2 stuff, or did you purchase like the new Wave 3 stuff that people are just getting now? I'm just curious which ones you went after, because a man sitting there back after Kickstarting, when they opened the backer kit and they had all the options of mega bosses and all that stuff. Wave 3, oh, okay, the Wave 3 stuff, perfect. Yeah, the mega bosses and that, I was so tempted to just click yes, one of everything, but then it, like, the total in the cart kept getting up, and I didn't know if I wanted to spend many hundreds of dollars, so I just picked a few of the mega bosses just to get a different flavor. So I got Black Dragon Calamite. I have the Gaping Dragon, and one more mega boss. Oh, the Four Kings. I have the Four Kings. But I didn't get the Asylum Demon because I didn't know enough about it. Like, they weren't too good on like sharing the details to late backers. So I missed out on all the Kickstarter updates and stuff because I was a late backer. So I didn't get the updates during the stuff. So I like missed out that they moved tiles out of expansions and rearranged the stretch goals and all that stuff. So I'm still waiting for the rest of the game. Hopefully get it next week, and then I'll be playing the crap out of this on stream with invaders, summons, mimics, more bosses, all that stuff, different characters to play as. I'm super excited for more characters, because the 4 that they gave us in the core set, I mean, once you played around with them all a few times, it's like, okay, I need some more variety. But yeah, so the game is just basically going through room by room, fighting enemies, getting souls. Yes, you can die and drop your souls, just like the Soulsborne games. And then you have to go recover them again. And eventually, after you feel you've leveled up enough and bought enough items from the deck, and you use souls to buy items and upgrade your character's items and upgrade your character's stats, very similar to the video game, obviously scaled down. It's a lot more simplified. It is a board game, mind you. It's meant to be played in a couple hours, but really, if you played it with the normal rule set, you will be playing, if you play like through a mini boss, then a main boss, you'll be playing for like 6 hours. But I'm going to play with some rules here to kind of speed it up. I'm also going right for a main boss today. I'm choosing to skip the whole mini boss stuff because I don't have any really new mini bosses. I just have the basic 4 that come with the core set. I wish I had the Asylum Demon to spice it up. I'm going to try to get that one eventually because I didn't realize he could be used as a mega boss, a main boss, and a mini boss, I'm pretty sure, which would have been nice for some variety. But I passed on him. But this is Great Wolf Sif. And no, I don't paint my minis, but it still looks awesome. Still looks awesome. Look at this guy. One of my favorite boss fights. So memorable in Dark Souls. But that's who we're going for today, assuming we can make it to him through the little fog gate here. This super advanced, high level graphics. This is like PlayStation 4 Pro right here. Fog gate. You see that? You see that fog gate? It's super awesome. So realistic. No, I'm just joking. Just get a fog machine going over here, right? No. Anyways, so Charles is saying, that sounds awesome. Can't wait to watch. Looking forward to grab the rest of the expansions, if only for the minis. Oh, use them for D&D. I know people do that with some of these games, and that can tell you how crazy these minis are for using in those other games. Like, I just love them because I love the video game, right? So it's just like, it's a nostalgia trip. Like playing with these different minis, like they just bring back those hours that you spent in some of those areas, just like fighting and dying, trying to get good and like, you know, get through them. And then when you finally get through them and find the boss, it's like, feels so good. But anyways, we'll set up some rooms and then eventually we'll work our way up, level up our guy. When we feel confident, we are going to fight Great Wolf Sif. And I'm assuming that'll take up our stream time today. But if for some reason that happens fast, then I will head on over to a mega boss after that. I'm going to be using some revised rules, obviously, to get started at a main boss. Because default in the game, you're supposed to play a mini boss first, which is a lower level thing. You go from your starting stats, you work your way through. But we're gonna use some rules that kind of speed up that to get you right to a main boss. But I'm still going to do the dungeon leading up to the main boss to give you a kind of a feel of it. But we played some mini bosses last week. I want to get to some main bosses. And it's hard to do that in one stream because that, like I said, would be like 5 or 6 hours. So we're gonna cut out half of that right here. And if I don't get to the mega boss today, I'll be doing the mega boss later. Stay tuned for that. Hopefully by then I have the stretch goal stuff and we'll be spicing up the game to the actual game that I backed on Kickstarter that I still have not fully received yet. All the game mechanics that come in the extra expansions. Can't wait for them. I am jealous, Charles, that you have Wave 3. Super jealous. All right, so let's do this. So the rules, where are they? There we go. So the rules I'm using some of this stuff, are linked in the description below. It's over on Board Game Geek, but I believe I put in just the link to the Google Drive, where Chud Munson is the username. I believe his name's Adam. He has updated these. They do not include rules, all the stuff for Wave 3 yet, but some of it's generic. You could probably just, twist it your own way and make it work for Wave 3. But he said, hopefully, I saw on Reddit, he posted saying, hopefully they'll get around to it soon once he gets the expansions, and he'll update these rules to include the new stuff. But still, you can still use these revised rules, like the simple stuff. So let me show you here. Basically, here's his Google Drive. And in there, he's got extended rules and revised rules. Well, the extended rules contain the revised rules, so you really only need to look at the latest PDF, which we will load again here. So it's the extended rules. I like these ones, very professionally done. Supposedly been play tested, supposedly been around for like a year or so people have been using them and liking them, I guess. I've seen some other rules. Look on the Board Game Geek forums in the file section, or in the variants forum and the rules forum. I've seen people post, or even on Reddit I've seen, and Facebook groups, I've seen people have been posting their new rules that incorporate Wave 3. Hopefully more of that comes, but obviously people are just getting it, so it'll take some time. But anyways, we are going to play. You're allowed to take some of this stuff. It says, this is inspired by the community, inspired by the official alternate rules. There are official alternate rules that were put out in a Kickstarter update to help speed up the game, so some of this takes from that. But we are going to play with double the number of souls you get from a room. Normally it's a very low number, and they expect you to grind rooms over and over and over again. But like in a video game, sure. But in a board game, I don't want to do that, so we're not going to do that. We're going to simplify it by just getting double souls, which should speed up the game. And we're going to play with 2 sparks, if I can find the dial, which I put away and forgot to bring back out. So we're going to play with 2 sparks. Oh, I can't see that right now. On our 2 sparks on our bonfire right here. Okay, so these 2 sparks are basically like a reset. You can rest, or you're forced to use those when you die, and it basically resets the rooms, gets your tokens back, like your Estus Flask is all filled back up. That's how that works. But so in these revised rules, we'll do that. You don't get, if we get to a level 4 encounter that is on the way to the mega boss, we don't get any extra souls for that. You'll just get the straight 8 per player. And we won't get any souls for defeating boss encounters. That seems kind of weird. I don't know if that's a balancing thing or whatever, but that's how this guy ruled it. There's stuff here about like not replaying the rooms over and over again. And if you die, you add 2 souls to the player cache instead of like grinding. We may do that. We'll see. Depends how it's going. But that should speed it up if you don't have to redo the rooms and they give you souls when you die. I don't know if that makes it like too easy or what, but we'll at least do the double souls half sparks. So building the decks. So there's a treasure mod here. Before the game, set up 2 treasure decks, which I have done. The only slight difference in deck 1, it's weird here. It says for deck 1, should only be used during the dungeon leading up to the mini boss. So we're not going to a mini boss. We've skipped all that, okay? But I did set it up, although it doesn't mention gems in the first deck, and it says all non-gem, non-ember cards that have a stat less than 25. Then if you look at deck 2, which should only be used during a dungeon leading up to a mega boss or main boss, which we're going to do now, I have deck 2 built, but I do have to put some stuff in it still, because I wasn't sure on the character I was going to use, actually. Kind of just decided before the stream started. So I'm going to use the knight again. So you put in half the available Titanite shards, round it up. So I have 5 available to me with the expansions I have. So I've put in 3 in the number 2 deck, 2 in number 1. Same with the embers. Then it says character transpose treasure cards. So actually, let's get to that. Let's do that here. So here's deck 1. The only thing is, in deck 1, I put in the gems that are like very low. Like blood gem. Because I feel like if you take all the gems and you jam them in deck 2, which it says put remaining gem cards, but in the first deck there's 0 gems. Like it's not in the list. Unless I'm missing something there. But it seems like they don't give you gems on the first run, which seems weird. So that's the only thing is like I'm not sure if you're overloading the second deck with gems, so you're like gonna have trouble seeing stuff because you're just gonna be drawing gems all over the place. So like I figured put the lower gems that are like only 15 requirement. I just threw them in the first deck. I don't know if that's how it's supposed to work, but that's what we're gonna do. So the cool part is what I should get to here is in the dungeon setup. So they have rules here, so you can basically just skip the mini boss. If you're tired of fighting mini bosses, you don't want to start from scratch, you only have so much time to play with your buddies, or stay a live stream in the afternoon while your wife's at work, you can go to just jump into a main boss or a mega boss. And it has some cool rules in here how to do that, and you do that with those decks I just talked about. So it says before assembling, so we're doing a main boss, so before assembling deck 1, you set aside a character treasures, which I have set aside here. So I've set aside the knight's treasures, okay? And then each player draws 6 item cards from deck 1 and 2 random character treasures, okay? The other thing is, from the core game, if you're playing solo with a single character, you get 16 souls. And I'm going to use this Lord of the Rings LCG thing to track my souls instead of playing with the little tokens. So I figure it's kind of more thematic to this rather than using a dial from another game. But I have 16 souls to start playing solo, so I got that. And then it says in here, then grant each player 12 souls, and then may use those souls to upgrade their stats and equipment to their character. So I think that symbolizes like, if you did a mini boss run, you should have a bunch of souls, and obviously you'd have some items and all that. So this is kind of like catching us up to where we'd be after fighting a mini boss, is what I'm trying to say, yes. So players may use those souls to upgrade their stats and their items and their equipment to equip to their character. Any souls unused during this phase are lost. And any items not equipped and all character treasures are shuffled back in the deck. The party then chooses a mini boss treasure set and adds it to the shared inventory. So it's just like simulating if you beat a mini boss, you would get his items right into your inventory, not even to the deck. So, 2 random character treasure cards. So here's his 5 treasures for the night. I'll just shuffle those up. I'll do a little bit better shuffling on deck 1, but we'll take these 2. Okay, I'll throw these to the side because we won't need to use deck 1 after this. So we're just going to do this to set up, and then I'll throw deck 1 to the side. Then we'll just be using deck 2 because it says in here, I'm pretty sure. Let's see where it is. Deck 1. This deck should only be used during the dungeon leading up to a mini boss. So yeah, so I think you just put it to the side and you don't use it as you go forward, and we'll just use deck 2. So that way we're not just drawing junks, low-level junk. Hopefully we have some of that here. So it's cool the community's done this and kind of fixed the game. And it's all out there, and it's all in PDFs, all on Board Game Geek. Super impressive that they've come together. Because this game is awesome components, cool miniatures. The base rules aren't too bad. It just like, yeah, it just could have used some more time in the oven, I think. But the fans have come together, and there's lots of different treasure deck modifications people do, where they use like Google spreadsheets to make different tiered decks and make them cost different. There's like an item shop mod I've seen where you like reveal 5 cards and spread them out. It's kind of like a deck building game, or like you buy from the row and you can spend souls just to wipe the row of 5 and re-deal it. And every time you buy one, a new one comes out. Very deck builder board game style, which is kind of cool. I might try that one time to see how that goes. But that's another way people make the treasure deck kind of better, to get rid of some of that RNG randomness of just like, depending on what you draw, that's how difficult the game's going to be during your play. Elaine Jung, hi Rob, greetings from France. Awesome channel, love it. Hey, thanks for joining us. Hello from Canada. Awesome. Yeah, so we're going to get some solo Dark Souls going here. And no, I don't have my wave 3 stretch goals yet, just waiting for them. But yeah, just getting hyped up. Can't wait to get it and spice up the game again. So trying to dust off my stuff. And I haven't really played with the Dark Root stuff too much. Just started playing it last week for the first time. So I'm excited. I still have new stuff I own that I have not really experienced yet. So this stuff's new for me. So I'm dealing 6. The alternate rules is draw 6 cards from, this is our level 1 deck. Pretty sure. Yes. Just looking at the bottom item just to see that the stats are low enough. So it's like the stats that are 25 or less, or no, 24 or less are in deck 1. And then the stuff that's higher is going to be in deck 2, which we'll have to finish building deck 2 in a minute. So let's see here. We have, let's get down to the table. So we have Firelink Armor. Well, that's not bad. I like seeing blue dice on the defense there. So Firelink Armor. Physical defense, you're rolling a blue die. Has no rolling action. On magic defense, you're rolling a blue die also. Can take 2 upgrades. Love it, love it, love it. Because the upgrades can help you equip rings, which can heal you, can reduce the cost of some of your attacks on your weapon and that kind of thing. So obviously the range on this armor is 0. But yeah, there's the stats. So for example, you need 20 strength and 15 intelligence, I believe it is. Yes, intelligence on this one. So right now it's 13, 12, 9, and 9 for my strength, dexterity, intelligence, and faith. So these are the kind of things I have to think of when I'm spending. So I have an extra 12 souls. So during this little phase, I have 12 souls that I will lose if I don't spend them. So I'm not going to count those in the 16 that you get when you're playing solo. So let's try to... That's 5. Where's the other little ones? Yeah, see, I hate fidgeting with these things. I could just add it onto here and then take it off, but we'll see. Okay. So I believe I'm at 12. 8, yeah, 12. Okay. So I got the Sun Princess Ring and a Broadsword. These are from my character treasures. So they should be, like, it's weird. Like, they should be good for my stats, the way you level up, so I shouldn't have to overspend to get there, but... the stats on these, like, I need 30 strength, so I need to be at least at tier 2. And then one of them is 28 dex, so that's a tier 2, and that's for the broadsword. And then for the ring, though, I need to be at 25 faith, which is like tier 3 here. So that one's kind of tough, but when you end your activation, you gain a health, which is like awesome. Awesome, and that can equip to a piece of armor. But that's So just to get the ring going, it would be 6 souls total. It's 2 souls to get to level 1, tier 1 or whatever. Then to get to a tier 2 of a stat, it's 4 more souls. And then to get to tier 3, it's 8 more souls. So just based on that, that's going to be like 14, if I'm doing that right. Yeah, 14 to get to tier 3 in 1, or 6 souls to get to tier 2, basically. So for the ring, that will cost me 6 plus another 14, 20 souls total just to get enough to wear the ring. But that ring, man, oh boy. Okay, and the broadsword, that would just be 12 souls total to hold the broadsword. But let's see what else we got out of our regular deck. So I like the Firelink Armor. So we got Great Magic Weapon, which is basically like a spell. Your attacks are magical this activation. So it's a single-handed weapon. So you're probably going to put this in a hand, one hand, and in your other hand you'll put a sword or some kind of single-handed weapon. You're not going to use this with a shield unless the shield is doing attacks. But it makes whatever you're using in your other hand magic, which is good because some of the enemies, and here's their behavior cards, their physical defense is on the left here, it's the shield, and their magical resistance is on the right here. So a lot of these enemies, you'll notice, their resistance to magic is weaker, and then their health's up here. So obviously every time I hit this large hollow soldier, if I'm hitting him with physical attacks, it's going to take longer to get that 5 health done than if I was hitting with magic. So every time it will block some if I was saying physical. It's crossbow hollow, silver knight sword, Bowman, sorry. Is really different, 2 and 0. So magic is great against him. He's only 1 health. So as long as you're hitting, like, you hit with 1 on a magic attack, he's dead, which is great. So that's just stuff to think about. We can turn the weapon, our other attack magic. The only problem is if you replace a shield with holding this thing, it can take any upgrades and it doesn't give you any defense dice. And the second option here, your attacks gain +1 damage and are magical this activation. So that's pretty cool, but we'll see what else we get. Okay, we got a Brigand Axe. So for 0 stamina, we can roll 2 black dice on an attack. For 3 stamina, you can roll a blue and a black, and it also adds a black on magical resistance. So another thing to look at, if we are playing against Great Wolf Sif here, and he has 2 physical resistance and 3 magical resistance, 2 block, 3 resistance is the actual terminology, I believe, and he's 36 health. So obviously, if it's going to take many attacks over many rounds hitting this guy to get 36 health gone playing solo. So obviously, if you start mathing it out, the extra amount of damage he's blocking on magic is going to take that many more rounds to kill him. So that could be a bad thing. So we may want to go physical in this playthrough versus magical, but then again, as you see, the regular baddies that we're going to fight in the encounter rooms, it's great against them. And the cool thing is, you can equip up to 3 weapons, including shields. So you could always switch out or just not use the magic weapon, or for example, or have a spell and a weapon, and at the start of every activation, you can choose what you're holding in your hands. So you can kind of switch out with your backpack. So you can change it up. So what we use up to the boss could be different than what we actually buy and equip for the boss. So that's another option too. So we got the 4-pronged plow, which is from the Darkroot Basin expansion. This one I like because it has 1 range. So you can be at an adjacent space, and you basically cannot hit anything in your space, which is interesting. So if an enemy jumps in your space and attacks you and you try to hit him on the next turn, you got to kind of back up first and then hit him, because you cannot, that 0 with the spear through it means you can't hit in your current space. But for 1 stamina, blue die, 3 stamina, 2 black blue die, and it gives you some defense because it is a 2-handed weapon. So when you have 2-handed weapons, you're kind of looking for some weapons that give you defense also, because you will not be holding a shield unless you have a shield that can be held when you're doing 2-handed, which is rare. Okay, so I like that so far. I mean, blue dice are better than black, orange are better than blue, but we haven't seen any orange here, and we are playing around in the level 1, the tier 1 deck here, so we don't expect to see many orange dice. And then heal. So at 3 range, you need 23 faith to equip this thing. But for 0, one character in the range can heal a stamina and a health, or for 3 stamina, you can heal 4 health. So another heal here. So like, I like the ring as it does 1 heal no matter what. You don't have to waste an equipment slot, like your hand slot. But the heal, it's something you can hold, run across the room kind of idea. The only problem is using the 3 stamina on top of that could put you pretty weak for the next hit. Even though you've healed 4, you still gain that 3 stamina, so you could be pretty vulnerable after that heal. Great in multiplayer. I just don't know how the heal would help us here too much, but I mean, it's still great. Even the free one, just to get rid of a stamina cube and a health. Then the Silver Knight Straight Sword. Now, this thing, though, is 20 on every single stat. And for free, you're just rolling 2 black dice, which is not the greatest, but for 3, you get a black and a blue. But this thing can take 2 upgrades and also helps you dodge, which so you can avoid attacks, rolling green dice. But the 2 upgrade slots, that changes things, because then you could be making it a +1 on the attack auto, or rolling an extra black die, or giving it bleed, or poison, or some of these effects. But obviously we haven't gotten any of those gems, so yeah, we don't know upgrade-wise what we're going to see in this playthrough. So by default, just looking at my default equipment here, I'm rolling a black and a blue on physical, and on magic, I'm rolling just a black. So defensively, feeling not too bad, but I just wish I could get something better shield-wise, but we didn't even get a shield option here. So I can actually increase my magic defense by getting one of these 2 weapons, since they are blocking with black dice. Because I get rid of the shield, but I mean the plow actually gives me 2 black dice, which is better than my shield. I can take 1 upgrade, which I do not have any yet, but we could get some. How much different? Like the longsword I already have. I don't have to spend any stamina to attack with it. With this plow, I do. And I think the Firelink Armor, that's like the most important thing I want to get right now, just for the blue die on magic resistance. But I need to go to 20, so just 2 souls. So it only costs 4 souls to get there. So then I'm going strength and intelligence. So let's see if there's anything else I'd want. This is strength and faith. Yeah, I like this, but then the other thing is you spend souls. I have 12 to spend here, but I also have 16 I can upgrade my stuff. So like I don't know. I can always just like I don't know if I should have, like, what to do with the 16 after. Like whatever I don't buy here kind of goes away. So I have to like upgrade stats and kind of equip it, or else it's gone. But then obviously I'll have the other stuff in my inventory, but I don't think I would ever equip this stuff after I've upgraded it. And I could, if I went for heal just to get it, so that I may want to use it. That also goes up with the whole faith build. Oh, but I can't. I don't think I can get up high enough. Let's see. So if I spent 4, I need to spend another 4. That's 8. And then I would need to spend another 14. Yeah, that's way out there. Faith. So 2. So if I just went for Firelink Armor, I need to spend 4. Let's say I did that. So 4 for doing these 2, intelligence and strength up 1 tier 1 each. That gets me the Firelink Armor. And then I don't think I'll be able to get the ring here. That's the problem. But the heal, everything is a broadsword, but then that's a high dex. Yeah, these things are like a little out of reach, I think. But to get the plow after that would be another 6. So I'd be at 10. I have 2 souls left. I don't know if I just upgrade my dex at that point, because I lose the souls if I don't spend them. Or I just go to the 30 strength. That's another 4. So yeah, let's go to the faith. I want to take the plow. So we're going to spend 6 more. to get up on that. So we can equip, let's throw our inventory here. So we equip the Firelink Armor, and then the Plow. Okay, so we got the Plow. So we can get that, all that stuff equipped based on the stats we have. Oh, no, I do need to go up higher to get the Plow, actually. Oh, man. So it's 12. But yeah, I would assume I could just spend the souls that I have from before. So I'll just do that. So let's go spend the 2. So all the 12 souls are for sure gone. We've burned them all. And then I'll just do 2 from, yeah, down to 14. Okay, so that was just to equip those 2. Right, 4 more to go over. And then everything else is kind of like, I'm not worried about it. So this will get put back in the level 1 deck. I can't take that, can't take that. So that will go in the character treasures. Where did I put those? Here. Yeah, let's keep it all together. Okay, character treasures, then this heal. Can't equip that. Oh, I can. Oh, I can. Yeah, that's the other thing. Yes, yes. That's why I was doing the faith. So this longsword gone. Well, actually, that would be my inventory. Not that I don't think I'd ever really equip that again. And these. Hey, Nepenthe, thank you for subscribing. Much appreciated. Now you're making me want to do a warrior solo playthrough while I listen to you. Charles, go nuts. People tell me that all the time. They just put on my videos and just listen to my voice in the background as I lull them to sleep. But no, I'm just joking. But anyways, yeah, go nuts. All right. It's super fun. Like, I love just digging through the items. So, like, sorry, this is not the most exciting stream setup, but and it's taken a while to get into the gameplay. But this is part of the fun, is like figuring out what you're going to equip. And you know, if you play Dark Souls or in those kind of games, you spend half that game in the menu, just tweaking stats and trying to get stuff to scale and equip things you want to build to. And then trying it out, rolling around, seeing how fast you can roll, and then, you know, going back to the menu and re-equipping stuff. But these great magic weapon. So I could make the Pronged Plow magic, as I have more than 12 in the bottom 2 stats. So I could just take it. I definitely can't take this Silver Knight straight sword, though. That is too rich for my blood. But instead of a shield. But right now I'm physical. Oh, yeah, it's two-handed. I can't hold this stuff with it. Yeah, so that's out. Sorry, two-handed weapon, duh. Yeah, so I will not equip this. This will just go away. No magic weapon. So what I'll do is keep my heal and my shield in my backpack. So if I ever need to switch out to the heal, I will also put my shield on, because I'll have my Pronged Plow in my backpack that I can't hold with 2 hands, that I have 2 free hands after I unequip that. So then I can heal and kind of play defensive. So that's how I'll work. Try to survive these first 3 encounters doing that. Okay, so Great Wolf Sif, he wants us to do 1 level 2 and 3 level 1 level 2, 3 level 3 encounters. Yes, that sounds right. Jack says, Rob, if you get to tier 3 in all stats, would you be able to equip them all gear? No, because each class, I don't have the other classes here, but each class has different stats. So that's some of the cool things with the expansions coming. We're going to get 6 more character boards, and each one has like different numbers and is better at different stuff. So the knight is better with, like, he's better on the strength and the dex, because 40 is like the highest stat in the game, I believe. So him being at 40 strength on tier 3, he's good. He can probably equip everything, I think, because there's no items that should go over 40. But dex, he's at 38. So there would possibly be some dexterity stuff that's 40 that he couldn't equip. Same with intelligence and faith. I'm only sitting at 31. So there is stuff I know that's 32 or higher that is not for the knight. He just can't equip it. So you can't just cheese it like that. Sometimes you draw stuff that you literally cannot equip as that class, which is kind of neat. So it's better, obviously, when you're playing multiplayer, because as you draw stuff off, if you're playing with a bunch of different classes, there's better odds at your buddies will be able to equip stuff on their classes, and it kind of tweaks those classes a certain way, which is super neat. But there is the Deprived coming, which everyone knows from Dark Souls games. You pick the Deprived, who comes with like no stats basically, so you can mold it how you want. And it's literally the first tier is like, it's like 10, 20, 30, 40 on every single stat for that guy. So yes, if you had the Depraved and you wanted to max out on the stats, you could hold any weapon with that guy. But he's coming in an expansion, hopefully I get next week. But yeah, it's possible with that one. So what am I doing here? I am shuffling up for our level 2 encounter. So I have in here mix is Dark Root base and stuff, and I have core set scenarios, Iron Keep expansion scenario stuff next week hopefully. But yeah. Oh, and for those curious, I started to do this for other streams, but I put up this fundraiser idea that I ripped off for some people I've seen on Twitch, where we try to raise funds for our next board game we're purchasing. We're trying to raise money for Too Many Bones Undertow expansion. If you're interested in that game at all, which thanks to everyone who's supported it so far. I've usually been only posting this in the Too Many Bones streams, but I figured some people might not catch those streams all the time, so I put it in the stream too. So if you're interested on supporting that and you want to watch more Too Many Bones stuff, if you've been watching our Too Many Bones stuff at all, yeah, consider donating. The link's in the description below for those that are curious. But that's what that's up there for. Okay, so level 2 will be closest to the bonfire. Bonfire tile is right here. So it's the first room will be the level 2. Then we need to set up some level 3 encounters, which I'm a little worried about. I don't know if my equipment is good enough for that yet. I have no upgrades on anything, which, yeah, it's kind of tough draw that we didn't get Titanite shards. I don't have any Ember right now, which an Ember would go down here on my board. And anytime I get hit for 3 or higher, it would reduce that damage by 1. Or anytime I take 3 or more damage, it would reduce the damage by 1. So it kind of helps those blowout hits from destroying you too fast. Gives you some more survivability. Okay. So we're going to set up our level 3 encounters. They're all there. We can throw that away. Okay. Now I have 14, so we're going to do a little more item buying here. So I have 14 souls left on the dial, because you get 16 when you just play solo. So I'm trying to follow the revised rules as best I can there. Full character board. Yeah, let me go like so. Only thing, probably raise it up a bit. Just gotta get the room. Don't block that top room too much. That should be a little better. The only thing you won't see is like my ember thing. But yeah. Sorry guys. I should try to just like lean out of the way a bit there. All right. But anyways, yeah, the most important thing is to see this bar, which I accidentally blocked the other day, which is bad. But yeah, you guys will know when I have the ember. Okay. So the other tokens I have on my board here, for those who aren't familiar, each character class, whatever it's called, has an ability. It's called a heroic ability. You can use it once per spark or once per reset or whatever. That is tracked by this token being on the lit up side. So once you flip it to the, sorry, I dropped it. Once you flip it to the, I keep dropping it, but the unilluminated side, you've used it. And then it gets reset if you rest at the bonfire. Or you die and you're forced to rest at the bonfire. The other thing is Estus Flasks. Can be used anytime on your activation. You flip it to the unilluminated side and you can clear your whole bar from stamina and health. So you can use that after you attack, before you attack, after you move, before you move, anything on your turn. And then this lucky coin is flipped for a luck token. It can be used to re-roll a single die, whether you're defending on the opponent's turn or whether you're attacking on your turn. But that one can actually be reset by spending a soul when you're back in the bonfire, at the bonfire tile. So let's spend some other souls here. Oh, deck 2. We got to finish building deck 2. That's the other thing. So I have in here everything that has stats on it that's 25 or higher. I have 3 of the embers and 3 of the titanite shards, and all the more expensive gems are all in this tier 2 deck. The other things we need to add to it are the characters transposed items. So these items would go in the deck after you beat a mini boss. So these are like more higher level stuff for my guy, and they will just get on in there. I'll just throw them in. We'll shuffle it up in a sec. And the other thing that gets to go in there is some, I forget what these are called, but they're like basically the high tier items. They have a little fire thing in the top. But 5 out of 10 of these, I think I only have 10. Yes, 10 will get shuffled in. So we'll just mix these up. And we're going to throw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in there. I'll throw these away. Okay, and I just grabbed the mini boss that we're going to throw into our inventory. It's just this is based on these modified rules, but it says just to grab, choose a mini boss treasure set and add it to the shared inventory. So we're going to grab the gargoyle stuff here, his shield, his halberd, and his axe. So that's the other thing. Based on what I bought, I could have just, so you do that after the whole little mini game of buying stuff there. But we still have 14 souls, so we can mess around here and try to equip some stuff. So yeah, so that's in there. So let's see, before assembling deck 2, no, that's only when we're doing a mega boss. So I think I have everything in there. Let's just double check. So half the available Titanite shards, rounded up, half the available ember, character transpose treasures, just did that. Oh, legendary treasure cards, 5 random, remaining gems, all non-gem upgrade and non-ember cards that have at least 1 stat requirement greater than or equal to 25. Okay, that's all in here. I think we're good. And then anything else on this main boss setup? Any souls unused, any items not equipped. Yeah, we did all that. Thank you for the donation, Elaine. Thank you, much appreciated. So I think we're good to go. And yeah, thanks, sweet. So we're at $75.86 US towards our $100 goal. Thank you so much. Get some more content on the channel with some Undertow. Hey Rob, greetings from Germany. Hey Jan, how's it going? Finished your Bronin number 2 video today. You solved the scenario the same way I did. Great minds think alike. Cool. Yeah, I'm doing some Cloud Spires tonight. Obviously you're in Germany, so the time zone there is probably not the greatest time to play for you. We're doing it at 7 p.m. Eastern time. So it's probably, I don't know, midnight or 1 in the morning for you, I think. I could be totally off there, but somewhere in that range. So yeah, but we are playing some of that, so we'll have some more Cloud Spire on the channel. We're going to play some co-op. Melanie and myself, my wife, we're going to play, we're doing the Heirs and the Aurora. We're going to start the 2 little co-op scenarios for that. So we're going to start the first one tonight, and then we'll do another one like next week or something. But yeah, we want to get Cloud Spire back on the table. So I figured the best way to do that is tonight during our usual Tuesday night stream. Okay, so let's just shuffle this. Oh, I'm dropping cards. These little cards, man, in my big hands. I don't know. A little frustrating, but they fit better on character boards, I guess. So I'll just do a little pile shuffle and kind of separate it up. But yeah, thank you for the support. I appreciate it. Let's see here. Yeah, I've seen that alert. I'll be 1 in the night. Oh yeah, okay. So yeah, it's not the best time for you. I'm so sorry. Rob, have you thought about getting the other expansions for Too Many Bones, like the 40 days? Yes. So Jack, that is what. So this Undertow expansion, I just figured I'd say for the Undertow expansion, you can only fit so much text there on the donation goal widget. But what I'm going to do with that 100 US will actually, when it converts to Canadian, there is a Board Game Bliss. It's a retailer here in Canada. That's not too far from my house, actually, only about an hour drive away. But they have an online store, and they do sell Too Many Bones stuff now. And just, I think, last week, they added 40 Days in Daylore to their list of products, but it's on pre-order. So if we hit that $100, what I'm going to do is place an order with them, and I'll throw in some of my own money, obviously, to get, I'll throw Tink on there. They have Tink, and I don't have, and 40 Days in Daylore. But I'm going to throw those on the order because for 150 Canadian or more, you get free shipping. So I figured Undertow doesn't reach that goal. So when we hit that goal, I'll just place a bigger order and I'll get 40 Days of Daylore going to spice it up, which I really wanted, but they never had it in stock. And obviously, Chip Theory Games website isn't working for Canadians right now because they're having like distribution problems. So hopefully that gets corrected soon. But I've not been able to buy that stuff. But yeah, but Board Game Bliss is going to get it in stock soon, hopefully. So I will be able to get that stuff. But yes, Jack, it is coming. My 40 days will arrive with the big trove chest. Yeah, I missed all that Kickstarter stuff. I only got Too Many Bones, like I only knew what it was at Gen Con this year. So I totally missed all the Kickstarters for Too Many Bones, unfortunately. What about the upgrade chips for Too Many Bones? So there is a fan of the channel. I think Eric, I believe. I'm so bad with names. I'm so sorry, Eric, if you're watching this. But he reached out to me on one of our live streams last week when we were playing Too Many Bones. He noticed we didn't have them, and he said he had an extra set he got shipped by accident with his Cloudspire or something. So he is going to send those to me. So I've already exchanged my address with him. Hopefully those will get here soon. But yeah, he said he's going to ship them as kind of like a gift to support the channel. So I should have some premium Too Many Bones chips soon. So that's super awesome, and I appreciate that. But yeah, they're on the way, so I don't need to hunt those down, which is awesome. Because again, I can't buy any of that stuff from Chip Theory Games, because right now they've shut the store down for Canadians until they figure out what's going on with distribution. They're trying to find like a new distribution partner or something. Anyways, all right. So our deck is created, our tier 2 deck. It's good. I've shuffled the crap out of it. Let's look at our boss treasures here, because maybe we just equip one of these. So I see the Gargoyle's Halberd is actually range 1, just like the Plow. But look, I can roll a orange die instead of a blue, and I don't even have to spend stamina for it. It gives me a little less defense, no resistance, so it only gives me 1 black die on physical, but I can take 2 upgrades. I'm just not at the right tier to hold it because I need a little more faith. You have to have faith, you know? There's also the Gargoyle Axe, which I'm actually a little further off of. I think I have to spend almost the same, close to get that going. But it's 2 blue dice, which is pretty juicy. And then it's got this 4 stamina attack, 3 blue dice, and it hits every character on the node, so which is great for encounters. Doesn't matter so much for the boss fight, but gives me a little resistance. But the defense, I don't know, it's a little light on the physical defense. Can only take 1 upgrade. And if I'm going the faith route, this one kind of fits the bill. So I could spend 8 of my 14 souls just to get the halberd going. And totally ignore this plow that I bought. Which is fine. I mean, orange dice seem good. So yeah, let's stamina spent. All right, I'm doing it. So, or do I draw first? Do I draw a little bit first and see what I pull? There's also a shield here, but I would have to go back to holding a single-handed weapon, which I didn't take any of those. But look at that magic resistance on this gargoyle shield. Oh boy. Oh boy. Now I don't know what Great Wolf Sith really does. I've never really dealt with him, but I'm going to peek and see if I'm seeing more physical or more magical. I'm assuming physical if it's true to the video game, yeah. I don't even see a single magical card in there. I'm not going to look at the specific moves and all that stuff, but just out of curiosity, yeah, we don't need to worry about magic other than in the rooms, the encounters. So yeah, but man, yeah, that's a pricey shield to hold. I would need to spend another 14 just to hold the shield, and then I don't even have a good single-handed weapon right now. So I feel like going halberd. Gargoyle's halberd. So let's just do that. Let's just do that. Let's spend. We need to get to tier 3 in faith, so that's another 8. So we're going down to 6 left if my math brain is working here. Okay. And we will bump up faith and strength. Yeah, strength only needs to be 25, so we're at 30. We're good. So I'm going to toss out the long plow and take the halberd. Yeah. I mean, a little lighter on that magical defense. That's my only fear, but I'm rolling a blue at least off my Firelink Armor, so it's better than I would have been by default, but I am playing to a main boss now, so I'm not sure if I'm playing like level 2 and 3 encounter levels, so that might be a bad idea to lose some of that magical defense, but we'll see. I mean, it's in our inventory, so I can always re-equip it if I want after we see what happens. Okay, so let's spend some. Let's draw. Let's look for some upgrades. So I'll spend 1. Go the other way, Rob. I'll spend 1. Oh, got some chat here. Here in Germany, we have to add $50 for shipping any of the big boxes. Ooh, that's rough. That's rough. Good luck with Civ. I'm not into the board game version of Dark Souls. See ya. Oh, thanks, Jan. No problem. Thanks for watching either way. Thanks for stopping in. I'll see you in the future on some other streams for some other games. No worries. Jack says, Rob, have you looked at Chronicles of Drunagor, Age of Darkness in Kickstarter? No, I have not. I can't even say it, so I've obviously never heard of it. But I should note that down. Actually, you know what? Since this is a chill Tuesday afternoon stream here, and my short-term memory is not the best, let's just quickly take a break, and we'll check it out super fast here. Let's see if we can. All right, what do we got here? 20 stretch goals unlocked. Oh my God. That means nothing to me. That just probably means you're putting stuff in the game that should have been in there in the first place. Or that you already pre-planned as stretch goals. Stretch goals, yeah. The cool mean or not way. I miss the days of old Kickstarters when they just came up with stretch goals out of their ass when they're like, the money just kept coming and they're like, oh man, what else are we going to add to the game? Quick, let's get some art done and come up with something during the few weeks of the stretch goals, or the few weeks of the Kickstarter. So let's see. Chronicles of Drunagor. Sorry, I'm butchering that, I'm sure. Age of Darkness is a fully cooperative, yes, I likey. And strategy board game, okay, you got me so far, of tactical combat, sounds familiar to some of the other games I play. In a dungeon crawl adventure, okay. Better be doing something cool and different, otherwise this sounds like every single other game that I have on my shelf. I got a problem, I know. All right, so let's see. So AOD is the short form for it, is based on multiple 3D scenarios. What? All right, I see the gimmick coming here. Each of them played separately or in a continuous storyline. Okay, I like campaign stuff. Each scenario has its own unique setup, darkness rules, and different goals that will need to be achieved in order to obtain victory. And then they put all the pretty bits in a picture to make you want to throw your money at them. But that's the fear now. It's like you see pretty bits and you're like, yeah. But if the game sucks, those pretty bits never get to the table. So it's more about gameplay for me, really. But designed by blah, blah, blah. Creators, Masamura. Okay, I've heard about that. I've heard about that game. Artwork, okay. Interesting. Yeah, I'll look at this after, I guess. But yeah, I'll leave it open in a tab here. Yeah, you don't need to spin your minis for me. I believe your minis are cool. You know, I'm past that now. Player boards, okay. So you got your asynchronous powers, I'm assuming, since you have different classes. I hope they're actually feel different, but they look different. I'm just going based on images here. I'm not reading anything, obviously. We're going to get back to Dark Souls in 1 second. And obviously they're not paying me to look at this during the stream here, but just curious. Yeah, it seems cool. But here's the problem. So every Kickstarter I look at like this now, I go, first thing I do is see like, how much is it? So just to get the base game. I don't care about all the extra junk because you know there's so many games in your library, you don't have enough time to play all the expansions and everything for a game usually. But if the core game you can get a bunch of hours out of it, that's worth it to me. That's fine. Because then usually by then you moved on to the next game, right? 8 days left. Okay. 99 bucks or more. Canadian 131. I see there. Can I make it? Let's see if I can make it bigger. So here's the problem. Estimated delivery, March of 2021. Yeah, that's the problem. I don't mind backing projects like this, but like, what is going to be happening for me in March of 2021? I don't know. Am I still doing YouTube stuff? Am I still doing playthroughs? Did I already have bought 5 other games like this that have come out to retail since then? Have other Kickstarters delivered? Have I gotten other review copies of other games that I'm focused on at the time? And then I just regret sometimes backing some of the stuff that I get and then I don't get to play it for like a year because I have other stuff I'm just like focused on. That's the fear. When I see a timeline delivery so far out, it has me worried, like, because they won't hit that. March 2021, you have to add 3 to 6 months to that because that's the Kickstarter thing. Like they think delays will happen. People will complain about stuff. They'll have to rework things. Problems will come up. They'll get more orders than they expected, which somehow creates delays, obviously, because, you know, they have to place more orders and the factory obviously producing that takes longer. Ships coming from China get delayed. Tariffs change prices and screw things over and can tank a project. But yeah. Sorry, Jack. But yeah, sorry I'm usually negative. It's just Kickstarter is like, man, how many of these games, like, I will look at it. It could be super cool. And maybe I'll reach out to them and see if I could just get something on the channel. Which I should have something tomorrow, actually, from Awaken Realms. I should get a prototype in the mail tomorrow, and if you guys are paying attention to their upcoming Kickstarters, I should be able to look at one of their games on the channel, hopefully this weekend or next week. So yeah, that should be arriving tomorrow according to my shipping notifications. But yeah, this looks cool, but we'll get back to it. But yes, Jack, I appreciate it. I will look into it more, and I'll try to reach out to the company and see if, you know, what their plans are for that. But so far down the road, it's just hard. Like, if I invest money into that, right now, doing YouTube full time, I got to be very careful where I spend my funds. It has to be on something that I can use right now to kind of make content or something in the near future. But it does look cool so far. But yeah, let me look into it more and then I'll get back to you. All right. So where were we? We were deciding how we're going to spend. I spent a soul to draw a card. Elite Knight Armor. Okay. 35 on strength, so I am 8 souls from doing that, unfortunately, but I got the faith for it. But look at that. Ooh, man. 2 blue dice on physical, 1 on magical, though. But since we know the boss is more physical, that is nice. I'm going to hold on to that, obviously, and work up to that. So I'm going to try to get my strength buffed up. So let's spend 1 more. I'll go down to 4. Just looking for an upgrade. There we go. We got an upgrade. So we got the heavy gem. 25 strength is all I need for it, which I am above. And I can add another black die to a weapon that can take an upgrade. So I should slap that on the halberd here. I assume I'm going to keep using this thing. I don't have anything else I think I would switch other than going back to the plow, but yeah, let's just throw it on here. Okay, that should be helpful. Can take 2 upgrades. I can keep digging, but now I kind of want to, so double the souls for a room. Normally you get 2 per player. I'm going to only be getting 4 for a single room. So I think I'm going to sit at 4 souls, so that way if I beat this first room, I'll have 8, which I then can upgrade, and I can throw on this crazy armor. I think. But either way, I think upgrading my strength is probably a good idea, just based on some of the higher level weapons, and strength is my jam. But we'll see. So I think we're good. We'll stop there. I'm going to go finally at how long into the stream? So sorry, guys. So much setup for this game, but it's part of the fun. Yeah, we're like an hour in, and here I am just getting to the first room. A lot of setup for this game. That's why sometimes it doesn't hit the table for me, because it's like, man, I have to get it all out, set it all up. It's kind of a big deal, especially with multiple players, going through the whole deck and buying. But all right, so we're going to our first room. And we're going to reveal... All right, so it's a trap room. So let's just grab some traps out of my little bin here. 1 there. So it will not go along the door spaces here. That might be it, actually. Oh, no, it can go up here too. Yeah. So those are all traps. So how traps work, you step on them, not the enemies, just the player. You step on it, you flip it up. Might be dealing damage, and then gives you a dodge rating on how to dodge it. I don't roll any dodge dice right now based on my equipment's dodge values, so I will never be able to dodge traps. So I'm going to try to avoid those spaces as best as I can. Some of them don't have anything on them, so I might be able to avoid them completely. But the other thing is we're going to set up 2 archers, Silver Knight Bowman. They are here on this space, right in my face. Right in my face. Then we need a large hollow soldier. Starting back here. This guy's all about the pushing. Then we need a barrel. So unfortunately, no treasure chest here, which would help us get some items. Just a useless, crappy barrel back here. which blocks that node from anyone moving on it, but I could roll into it, walk into it, dodge into it, spend an extra stamina, and break it and make it a normal node. So that is our card. Did everything on it. Let's get the cards for the enemies so we know their behaviors. So we need Large Hollow Soldier, which goes at 6 threat, and the Bowman, which goes at 3. So the Soldier will go first, then the Bowman, and we'll talk about what they're going to do to us here. So the Soldier, 5 health, 1 physical block, 0 resistance on magic, no range. He literally moves forward towards the closest player and will push anything that's on his node, or he goes into the node, and anything in his second node after moving will get pushed for a 5 attack block. So you have to defend against a physical 5 attack every time he just runs at you and pushes you around. Now the great Bowman here, 1 health only, 0 on the magical resistance, but 2 physical, has unlimited range here. And when it goes, it just attacks at unlimited range, physical attack, hits everything on the node, which in solo is just hitting me. But he's going after the aggro player. Again, in solo is only me, but in multiplayer, the aggro token keeps passing around to each player who just went. Then it moves 1 space away from me, tries to get away from me. So it's slowly shooting me across the room and running away from me. Super annoying. So it's cool they start near me, but after they go, they'll already be 1 further, so I got to spend stamina to get them. And I got to be careful about this guy coming around. Okay, so let's get our dice tray going here. And I think we're good. So I'm going to need some blue, some orange, and some black dice. Okay. I think I got everything. Can enemies move on traps or move around traps? They can move. They don't even care about them. Yeah, the enemies don't activate the traps at all. They ignore them completely. They'll go over them. They don't mean anything to enemies. But I have to remember them sometimes, because what happens sometimes, I accidentally cover them over with an enemy, then I move to that node, and I forget there's a trap underneath, so I forget to deal with it, which happened to me when I was playing yesterday, goofing around. Okay, so Large Hollow Soldier going first. Oh yeah, I picked my starting spot. So I can pick here, or I can pick here. I think I will pick here. No. I will pick here, and the reason why is if I pick here and these guys move away from me, they're going to move towards this node is the furthest away from me, so they'll move in that direction. I would rather them here. I can choose between this node or this node is the furthest away, so these guys I want them to work along the bottom here where there's no traps along the door. So if they move to here, then I can kind of come down and chase them. And either way, this guy's on this node, so whichever way I go, he's going to come to me. So I'm going to try to keep the battles down lower on the map and stay away from the traps. But yeah, so I'll start here. First, Large Hollow Soldier goes. He will move 1 space to get closer to me. Obviously, he doesn't push me, doesn't get to me, only moves 1 node, so I'm good. I don't have to deal with him yet. Then we have the Silver Knight Great Bowman. The first one's going to roll try to hit me for 4 physical. I roll a blue and a black die. Yes, blue and a black die. And I block for 5, so I block it all. Then it will move 1 node further. I can pick here or here. I'm going to pick the one without the trap on it, because either one will get you closer to here and further from me. So as the player, you can choose, kind of manipulate them a bit, just like we do on Too Many Bones streams. If you guys watch those, you kind of manipulate how they move. The next thing is this guy will go, same thing. Block again for 5. He will move back here. They're done. So now it's my turn. And I want to kill, or try to kill. So let's see here. If I can get rid of those bowmen, so I'm rolling an orange and a black, and I can't attack in my same node, which is actually pretty good. So what I can do, I'll move 1 down here, so you can move before you attack or after you attack. And to move, you get 1 free movement. Doesn't cost you any stamina, but for every additional space you want to move on your turn, you got to spend a black cube, the little stamina cubes, and kind of fill up your bar. And when your bar's full, you're dead. So we'll just move 1 here. So I'm away from this guy, the Large Hollow Soldier. He will have to move across the node there to get to me. So I'm 1 space away. I'm buying myself an extra turn against him. And right here, I can outrange 1 with my Gargoyle Halberd. I can poke at these archers. And I'm just trying to hit for 3, but I'm only attacking 1 of them. And by default, the lowest on an orange die is 1. but there is blank, one single blank on the black. So there is a chance this could not work out, and it only goes up to a 2 on the black die, but the orange die has a 4 on one side, so it's kind of like mainly 2s and 3s. So I should be okay. Soapstone me in there. Yes. I don't have any of the summons or invader stuff, so we can't do it physically. I don't have those expansions, right? So I'm blocked. Maybe the soapstone's an item in there. I don't even know. But yeah. I didn't see your thing outside the boss door to help me, or outside the room. But unfortunately, I only rolled a 2. So I don't kill one of the bowmen. Unfortunately, I could flip a luck token to re-roll a die, but I'll just stay there. That's fine. Yeah. So then it's their turn. So Large Hollow Soldier is going to come to me. Obviously not in range to do the push thing. Then the Silver Knight Bowman will defend against 4 physical attack. Ooh. Only blocking 1. That's a no good. That's a no good. Taking 3. Right. Could use my ability, but I think I'll save it for now. And then the other one will roll. So black and a blue. Oh yeah, it should move. It's going towards this node. So 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 3. I'll choose them to move here. As long as they go further from me and they're working their way towards the furthest node, it's fine. So either of this or this is illegal because they both take the exact same amount of nodes to get there. Even though they're physically not the same distance, you just count the nodes. Okay, so I blocked against, fully against this guy, which is sweet. And then he will go, I'll put him on the same node. Unless I'd rather them go here. Yes. Because I don't need to be on the node. That's the thing I forgot. I don't need to be on. I have adjacent 1 attack. So my plan is to run to this corner so I'm still away from this jerk face. And hopefully can take out one of these guys. So yeah, I'll say they move that way to go to there. All right. And George A received wave 3 today, you lucky bugger. I'm still, haven't even got a notification yet. Supposedly they're on a truck going from Florida in the States, north to Canada, into Ontario, where I live, somewhere at a FedEx warehouse, and will eventually be shipped out to all the Canadians. So hopefully that will happen later this week or early next week, I'm hoping. So yeah. So I am jealous. Thanks, George, for stopping by. Okay. And yeah. All right. So sorry, just reading the chat. No, okay, everything else is good. All right. So now it's my turn. So they both went. I don't have any stamina to clear at the start of my turn. Usually you lose 2. So I will move 1 and 2. So I spend a stamina to get over there. Like, I don't want to spend stamina to do my attack. It's like 4 stamina to do it, but I think I'll just hope for a better roll and attack one of these guys. Just need 3. Really? Are you serious? This is crazy. I think we're going to do the luck token. I need to kill one of those guys, I think. Yeah. I'll flip it. I'm going to do luck. I'll try better on the orange die. Yeah, there we go. So we got one of them off the board. I think that was worth the soul spend to reset. So we'll do that. Okay, so we killed 1. 1 less shot will be taken every turn. So now they will go. So this guy, he will move. Let's move him here. And this guy is going to shoot me. And I will defend with a blue and a black physical for 4. I block all but 1. And he will move 1 away to here. I'll move him here. He's working his way up to here. So either of these nodes is fair. I can't do this node. Obviously, there's a barrel there. Oh, but yeah, no, I'll leave him here. Because then I'll do the whole run over here and then stab him from there so I'm away from this guy. Same thing, just kind of dancing around the outside of the room. Okay, so that was their go. So I will lose my single stamina I've spent there at the start of my turn. And I will move 1 for free. You know what? Let's go crazy. Let's just not mess around. I'm going to spend 4 stamina I'm going to do my big attack, which is 2 orange and a black. Because, you know, I'm just sick of this. I can't let this other archer live any longer. It's risky if I don't kill him because I'm getting more health done. But of course I wouldn't have spent the stamina. I'd still have quite an empty bar. But this guy's not going to reach me yet. And I'll recover some stamina. But he does hit for 5, so I'm defending against 5. So most likely he's going to start doing damage on me. But I might try to just dance around the room a little bit and avoid him. And then I will recover stamina on my future turns. And then hopefully I'll come at him with like a full stamina bar. And then I'll do this big heavy attack. Because I need to hit him for, he has 1 defense and 5. I need to take him out in 1 shot with 6. So this might be a little risky, but 4, only 4 rolled. But either way, it kills this Bowman. Okay. And this guy's going to go. I can move him here, I can move him here, or I can move him here. I'll get closer. I will move him here. And then it's my turn. I lose 2 stamina. I mean, I can poke him and move back. That's a thing. Yeah, let's just do a poke. Just with an orange and a black. Got 3, so 2 of it get through. So we will put 2 damage on his card here. Okay. And then we'll move back 1 for free. No stamina spent doing that. He will move up. Obviously doesn't hit me. My turn, I'll lose 2 stamina. Do I go crazy here? I could, but then I gotta jump over a trap, which could cause damage. And I don't know the range on trap damage. That's the other thing. I know there's 2s, but I have no way of dodging the trap damage, so I have to take it all. So I can't put myself where like 2 damage would kill me. So I might just have to fight this guy. I could move through his node. So let's see. If I did my big attack, that's 4. I can't get away from him unless I risk it through the trap. So I think I just do a little poke right now. Yeah. And then I could do no stamina, 1, 2, and be over here. Yes, let's do that. So a little poke. A little poke of 5. So that, was he block? Oh, that kills him. Okay, never mind. He's dead. We're good. All that talk for nothing. All right, where does he go? Goes there. Okay, so back to the bonfire. So these will go away. And we leave the traps where they are. We didn't see any of them, but they will just stay where they are in case we have to do that room again. We'll leave the card here face up. And we get ourselves 4 souls. Double the souls per player. It's 2 per player per room, but we're playing the double souls, half sparks rule business, so we get 4 and we go up to 8. Okay. So now, I was trying to get this armor going, I think. Although it makes my magic resistance worse. But it does, the physical 2 blue dice is like, yummy, yummy. So I think, yeah, we'll do it. Let's go up strength to tier 3. So that costs all 8 of my souls. I don't get my luck token back, unfortunately, yet. And we'll throw this armor on. Pray we don't get a whole bunch of magical attacks in the next room, but we'll just have to prioritize. We'll have to prioritize those enemies. Yeah. Yep. And if we have trouble and we die, then we'll just re-equip that armor and go in. If it's more magical focused, we'll just have to level out the armor then. But we have no upgrades on either. And you can switch upgrades on armor. What bosses have I faced, says install. What bosses have I faced? I haven't faced any in this playthrough. But in general, I've faced all the ones in the core set. We have live streams and videos that we played through like 2 years ago where we played the core set. So you can see us, we've played all those. But in this, I'm playing modified revised rules that I found on Board Game Geek. that you can find in the description below. There's a link to a Google Drive. You can read those revised rules. We're playing with the rules of, we're just starting the stream here, going towards main boss Great Wolf Sif, and those rules basically helped us set up 2 decks, 2-tiered decks, and we kind of simulated that we had played through to a mini boss. So I got a whole bunch of souls to spend, got to draw some random cards, equip it. So we're at a main boss run right now, but we didn't play the mini boss, but I took the gargoyles items. Those revised rules have you just add single mini bosses items to your inventory. So we added that, and that's why we're using the gargoyles halberd. And we're playing with a tier 2 deck, which has all the lower level stuff taken out of it. And we're playing double souls, half sparks to speed up the run. So we're not streaming for 6 hours. All right. Or at least we're doing more in a run. So if I can, we'll get to a mega boss. We'll see what time it is. But yeah, appreciate the chat. Thanks. Okay, we are going to, I think that's it. That's all we're doing there. Oh yeah, I got to clear my bar off. We don't want that extra damage going into the next one. All right. So which room? This room or this room? Which one do you think has the better enemies that are weaker to my build? Anyone have any recommendations? I'm just kidding. Let's do a 50-50 dice roll here off the dodge die, right? 3 sides are blank, 3 sides have dodge rolls. Dodge, blank. And we're dodging. All right. So we'll roll over here. Ooh, we're in this room. Okay. We're entering this door, obviously. We can't come from this way yet. So we will flip the room, see what we get. Okay, so some more large hollow soldiers. And what's that big guy called again? Those annoying guys right before. Oh, the sentinels. So we got sentinels and the large hollow soldiers. So sentinels going at 9 threat, has a range of 1, moves towards the closest player and pushes, then attacks for 6 physical. Ooh, to the closest player. So range 1, moves 1, that's pretty rough. 10 health, 2 physical block, 1 magical resistance. So obviously magic would have been great against this guy, or better, for sure. But we're going to have to dance around the room. Hopefully we can take out this large hollow soldier quickly, and then we can just dance around this guy. But the room is full of traps. No, it's not. But we don't get any treasure chest again. Thanks a lot, developers. No treasure. All right, so that's that. So there's 2 in the room. Let's get some minis. Most important thing in the box. So we got 2 large hollow soldiers. Whoops. Yeah, so this is going to be a little bit of trouble. So that guy's up in the corner. Large hollow soldier on this one with the sentinel. Look at this guy. Love these big guys here. Super cool. All right. I mean, I like the minis. Don't like playing against them. All right, so I am going to start up in the corner like a chicken. And we're going to go after this guy and avoid this guy as best we can. But they're both physical attacks, so having the extra blue die on the Elite Knight Armor is definitely the right call. So no magical attacks. So we dodge a bullet there. All right. Which I should grab another blue die. A little pool here. Okay. So they're going to go first, which means this sentinel can hit me already. But I'll move him here, though. And he will whack me for 6. So I'll roll a black, thanks to my halberd, and 2 blue, thanks to my Elite Knight Armor. And wow, we got it. We block all 6. Juicy, juicy, juicy. All right. Then, which hollow soldier doesn't matter? I don't think it matters. Let's keep this guy going along with this one. So he'll stay on his node. And this guy, obviously, will just move along here. But either way, they don't reach me yet. Maybe kite the hollows, kill the sentinel. You know, that sentinel's 10 health. That's going to take a while. But yeah, you might be right. But I just want to kill 1 mini. Like, get a mini off the board. And I think I'll be able to get rid of a soldier quicker. Because these guys, I can just literally move around together in the same space. And then it just kind of frees me up a little bit. But I want to try to take this guy out quick. So what I might do is attack him now and then run past him to get away from these guys. Yeah, let's do that. So we got orange and a black. You know what? We're spending the 4 decks. We're going to do 2 orange dice and a black. Large hollow soldier. A 6 would smoke him. But hey, if we can get him close enough that our next no stamina attack kills him, I'm a happy guy. Holy crapoly. We got 8. Let me count. Is that enough? Yeah. Oh yeah, that's overkill. Boom. All right. So then we are going to move 1 for free, and I'll spend an additional stamina to go up in the back corner. So I'm at half my health bar full with stamina, but at least I recover a bit of that. I have to go now. Good luck, Rob. Jack, thank you for being here. I appreciate it. You can always watch the rest of this later in archive. Appreciate you all stopping by and chilling. Thank you for showing me that Kickstarter too, by the way. I'll look into that later. All right. Let's see here. So Sentinel, he'll go first. He will just, we'll move him up here. So either way, if he moves here or here, he is 1 closer. Then this guy will just do the same. Or we'll separate them. Yes, yes. I know killing the Sentinel would have been good because he hits harder. And he's obviously more of a pain in the ass because he's got that range. But yeah, let's just do this. So it's my go. I'll lose 2 stamina. Let's move here for free. Sentinel will go. He will move. Let's go this way. Can't hit me. This guy will go here. Can't hit me. I will go. Lose 2. Then let's spend 4 to do my big attack on the other Sentinel, who's 1 range away. I only got 4, so he's taken 3. And we'll just use his card to put the damage on. Okay, then I'll just move 1. All right, so it will go. This guy will go here. Yeah, because that would be the same. Yep, and then this guy will come here. My turn, lose 2 stamina. Then let's just do the regular attack. We're just trying to get him for 2, and he's got 1 block. We got 3, so that's enough to kill him. So large hollow soldier is toast. Done. All right. I will move though. Let's move just 1. Okay, Sentinel will go here or here. I don't think it matters at this point, but I think we'll do here. Can't reach me. My turn, lose 2 stamina. Am I okay just to go up and smack him? Yeah, I think so. Let's move in for 1 for free. Yep. Let's do the heavy. Let's spend 4 stamina. 2 orange and a black. Oh, only 4. So he blocks 2, only 2 gets through. So he's 8 more to die. That's not a good roll, but hey, that happens. Okay, so now he is going to move towards me. He pushes me. I'll go here. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, then he whacks me for 6 physical, which I will roll 2 blue and a black. And I block it all with a beautiful 7 block. Wow. And does that knock me back? No, it does not knock me back. Okay, so I'm going to lose 2 stamina at the start of my turn. I'm going to just attack him a regular attack from where we are. Of 2. He blocks that fully. So my regular attack's not the best call. And then I will move 1, 2, and that's going to cost me a stamina to move there. He will go Move 1. Can't reach me. My turn. Lose 2 stamina. So you can get me anywhere on the board being there. So maybe here. He moves here. Or here. They're all the same, right? So I should move them there. Okay. Yeah, but what am I going to do? I think I will just... Let's run down here. Spend a stamina. His turn. Let's go here. One character looks a lot easier. With 2 to 3, it's harder. Yeah, I know. That's why I just want to take minis off the board as fast as possible. Because once you get down to 1 left playing solo, it's not as bad. You can just dance around, especially when they only move 1. Then you just play the dancing game. All right, so I moved down there. I took a stamina, I believe. No, maybe I forgot to lose my stamina, but then I gained 1 for moving down there. Yeah, I think that's right. Okay, so he will go. Where did I not go? I'm going right now, right? Yes, I'm going now. So I lose 2. Then I will... Do I just stay here and take the hit? No. Let's move up. Yeah, we'll move up 1. And we'll just do a regular... No, let's go all out. Let's go all out. 4 stamina. 2 orange and a black. Boom, 7. He blocks 2, takes 5. 3 more to go. All right, so he's going to move to me, push me. I'll go back here. He'll hit me for 6. 2 blue and a black. I block 4 of it, so I take my first damage of the battle. My turn, I'll lose 2 stamina. I will just attack him regular. And that does 4. 2 gets blocked. Oh, he is 1 away. Love it. Okay, then I'm going to move 1, 2. Spend a stamina to get over there. He will go. Let's go here. Can't reach me. My turn, lose stamina. I'll go up 1. Spend 4. Go for the killing blow, all in. Boom. Hit him for 8. Definitely killed him. Definitely killed him. Beautiful. Okay. Boom. Dropped him. All right. Okay. So he's gone. Back here. Card here. No treasure chest, man. It's killing me. But I do get 4 more souls. Okay. These are gone. All right. Four more souls. I feel like I just start drawing. Oh, got to clear my bar out. Stamina bar reset. Yep. Okay, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to spend 1. We're going to get our luck token refreshed so I can re-roll a die if I need to. We're going to spend 1. Draw off the item deck. Great mace. 2-handed. I can equip it. But it's not orange dice. But it does have an auto +1, which is cool. Which doesn't cost any stamina, but I already have better. But I do like the 2 defensive dice. But no, I think I'll stick with what I got. So let's spend another 1. Stone Knight Armor from the Dark Root expansion. An orange and a blue. But can't take upgrades though. I like the blue on the magic resistance though. But rolling 2 blues feels better than 1 orange. But are we going to see magic soon? I don't have any upgrades for my armor, so I don't know. It's something I could wear. And 1 more. We'll go down to 0. Oh, I love the shield in the game. I lived and died by it. I love it. Twin Dragon Great Shield. 2 blue and another blue on resistance. Oh, can I? Can I? Oh, it's single-handed weapon though. I don't have another good single-handed weapon to use with it. That's the problem. That's the problem. I can use 2 shields. No, that's not smart. I have my basic longsword from the start of the game. No. Maybe if I draw into something that I can hold with it. But yeah, let's see. One character looks a lot easier, with 2 or 3 characters harder. Yes, agreed. It is easier with one, just for that whole business. But obviously, off the start, if you're playing with more enemies, you're taking all the hits. It doesn't get divvied up, right? So sometimes at the beginning of a room, if you're trapped and you're screwed, like you could tank right away. You don't have anyone else to take the aggro for you. But for the room like that, where we only had 3 minis, was not bad. But I played last night, I was playing on a level 4 encounter where I had like 9 minis on the board. And man, when they're all attacking you, like in the rain, the archers are hitting you from all across the board over and over and over. And they're so far away on those giant level 4 encounters. Yeah, it's way harder with one player. Good luck. I will unbox my wave 3 and watch this later. Thanks, George, for stopping by. I appreciate it. Appreciate you stopping by for sure. But yeah. All right. And thank you for all the comments. I've been reading them on the Too Many Bones playthroughs. Yeah, thank you. All right, so let's do... We're not changing up anything, I don't think. Unless I want to be rolling an orange versus 2 blues. So an orange, yes, it has the higher 4. But the blue has a 3. And they both don't miss. So this is more 2s and 3s. And this is 2s and 1s. Maybe the orange is better for defense? I don't know. I mean, I don't have any upgrades yet, but I do like the blue on magic resistance. It feels a little safer. Yeah, let's try the stone armor. Let's try it for the next room. Seems good. Yep. So I'll roll an orange and a black for defense instead of 2 blue and a black. I don't know, though. Okay. All right. So I think I want to just stick... do I want to check this room out? So if I look at entryways, so knowing I can go through this way, I'm going to start down here. But if I do this room first, I know I can start on this way. But both nodes are equally annoying to each door. So, and there's one in the middle. Yeah, so the enemies, it doesn't really... I mean, we could find out in this room the worst enemies are here versus here. And then maybe start coming in one room or the other, one door or the other might make a difference. But on the first entry, I'm not going to know. I'm not going to know. And I don't think there's consistency, like the harder enemies don't start off on the first enemy node versus the second. Because as we see here, I mean, that's arguable, but yeah, the harder seem to start wherever. So let's do the dodge die roll again. Let's do the dodge die roll. Mikael, thanks for stopping by again. Can't get enough of this game at the moment. Played Sunday and Monday. Might play solo game later. As you can see by the live streams I've been doing the last couple of days or whatever last week, yeah, I'm kind of hooked on it again too. I love the game, but it's just like the core box I got bored of. And then when Wave 2 came, I was just busy with other stuff. But now I'm getting hyped for Wave 3 coming, and that's the stuff that I backed it for. Like when I saw that it had mimics and summons and invaders, I was like, I'm in. I don't care what is going on. That sounds awesome. So I threw my money at the game, but and the mega bosses obviously seemed awesome. But then I got the mega bosses and just never opened them and played them until last week. So I'm excited now because I play with all the mega bosses and dark root stuff, which I never played with before. So I'm super excited to get the other characters next week. Can't wait. But yeah, it's a good game, especially with the revised rules from the community. I think it's really good. Okay, so we're going no dodge, dodge. Dodge. So we're going this room. Oh boy. Few more minis on the board this time. No traps though. So we get a barrel on that one node. No tombstones yet either. Barrel on this node, I believe. Yes. Okay. So let's get our 2 large hollow soldiers, which seems to be the theme of today's playthrough. They are our mascots today. So 1 on each. And we're coming in this side, right? So we'll pick where we start in a second. So they're there. Then we get 2 Swordsmen on one node, Silver Knight Swordsman, and 2 Bowmen on the other. I love these. Like, this game, just the attachment to the video game. Like, I love it. Like, when I saw my first Silver Knight Swordsman in Dark Souls, the video game, I'll never forget that fight. I'll never forget being like, you see it when you're like such a low level and you're learning and you're like, man, what the hell is this guy? And if you go to him or aggro him at all when you're not ready for it, he just pounds the crap out of you. So then once you work your way up and you're coming back to him and then you fight him, you feel so good. And then eventually you get like the swords and the shields and the armor and stuff. Oh man, I love the look of him. So great to have them in minis. Gotta say, top decking the Kukris is silly. Yeah, getting the bleed, but it still takes up like a weapon slot, like a hand slot. So I don't know. It seems cool, but depends because it makes you a little more weaker on defense. But yes, you become an offensive powerhouse for sure. Friend managed to pick up all the Kickstarter exclusives. Also, really want to fight 4 Kings. I will do 4 Kings on the channel eventually. I do have that expansion. But I just wish I knew that the old Iron King was going to be such a hard to find, such a hard expansion to find. Because I do want that one, but you can't get it anywhere for a reasonable price. So I probably will never own that one, unfortunately. But I want to try to track down the Asylum Demon. That seems to still be priced okay at stores. I'll wait for Black Friday. Maybe I'll get a deal on the Asylum Demon. But that's one I regret not getting. But yeah, I got 4 Kings, Gaping Dragon, and Black Dragon Calamite are the mega bosses I have. So yeah, which next stream I'm going to do probably Calamite is the next one I'm going to play. If we don't get to him today. Okay, so 2 of these on, I believe I'm on the right node. Sword. Yes. They start here. So 2 Swordsmen. And then 2 Bowmen. So yeah, I'm going to be taking a lot of attacks here over and over and over. I don't know if this orange and a black die for defense is enough to survive. We might be sipping on some of that Estus. Might be taking some juice box drinks breaks there in the corner. Okay, so the Knights, let's get their behavior cards out here. Knights are going to move 2, I believe. Or the Swordsman will move 2. We got the Bowman. And then we got our large hollow soldiers. So it's going to go Silver Knight, then Soldiers, then Bowman. Swordsman, Soldier, Bowman. Okay. Let's get our dice tray out here. Okay. Where's the card? Got the barrel. Okay. All right. Yeah. I don't know where to go here. Because the Bowman, or I mean the Swordsmen are going to reach me anywhere. But I can play the whole push me away game. And I can have them push me. See, I want to take out the soldiers. They get to me pretty quick. They hit for 5. These guys are a little slow, the soldiers, as we've seen in other rooms. They're all about that push business. But this is where you got to like strategize with the whole push mechanic. So as guys hit you, so the swordsmen, when they hit you, they actually knock you back a space. So you can go to any adjacent space from the spot you were on where you were hit. So you can use that to manipulate you further from the next guy that's going to attack you or into guys that are running away from you like these bowmen. So you can kind of position yourself better and save you on stamina. So, and those swordsmen are going to go first. So I could have one guy move up to me, hit me, knock me down here, but then the other one still can reach me. So I can't get away from them no matter where I go. And then I'm going to get hit by a large hollow soldier, I think, wherever I go. So no way to avoid that. But what I think I'll try to get down to here. And then maybe take out some bowmen. Because the bowmen always hit you, like, everywhere. So yeah, these guys will go first. 1, 2. Smack me for 5. I'll roll an orange and a black. Block it all. Got lucky there. Let's go here. This one. 1, 2. Same thing. I blocked 4 of it, so I take 1. Let's do... Actually, I can go back here and actually avoid both large hollow soldiers. Yeah, let's do that. So then the large hollow soldier. Go here. And this one will go here. Both can't get me. Now these bowmen, they're here. Let's try to block a 4 shot from one of them. We got it with 5. They're going to work their way to... the furthest from me is any one of these 3. This one's blocked by a barrel, so we'll just go here. And we'll do the other one there too. Block the 4. Sweet. Okay, so now let's kill some Silver Knight Swordsman. I think we'll poke this one. So I can't hit the one in my node because my weapon doesn't let me do that, but it has range 1. So let's do an orange and a black. I'm trying to hit him for 3. Do I just go all out? I want to kill one for sure. So I think I'm going to take the 4 stamina. Might be super risky, but at least it's one less guy whacking on me every turn. Yeah, let's do it. 2 orange and a black on this one here. We got it with 5. Definitely killed him. And if we didn't roll the 1 orange, who knows which one it would have been. Who knows what would have happened. Might have missed. And then we have to deal with all that again. They go down. Okay. And then my move, I will do 1. Can I get away from this guy? If I do here... Yeah, if I move into their space, but that's 2 more stamina. Let's do it. Let's move into their space. Okay, so Silver Knight. Let's do 1, 2. Can't reach me. Then these guys. Here or here. Let's go here. And this guy. Here. Okay, now the bowmen. You're gonna turn around. What the hell are you doing here? All right, they are going to try to be defended against. So 1 will attack me for 4. Block fully with 6. That's juicy. And they're gonna want to move to here or here. So let's choose them to go here. And this guy will do the same, actually. So I'm trying to manipulate these guys so I can hit them from 1 range away. And then I'm going to run this way, I think, away from the Silver Knight Swordsman. Oh, did I forget to move? Yeah, I got to defend against the other one. Fully blocked for 5. Sweet. Okay, so they're moved. They're done. Now I lose 2 stamina at the start of my turn. I will just do a regular attack to try to attack one of these guys. Or do I do the Swordsman while he's here? I feel like the Swordsman while he's here. Yeah. And we hit him for 3, which he has 2 block. 1 gets through. He's only on 1 health. He is gone. Sweet. That's relieves some pressure for sure. But now these jerk faces, I got to get away from them. So I could go 1 for free. Spend 2 stamina to get up here. Yeah, let's do that. 1, 2, 3. So that's 2 more stamina. It's a little risky. Little risky. But I should only be getting hit for 4s. So hopefully I'll be able to block enough. All right. So Swordsman's out of the deal. So we only have to worry about the soldiers. 1, 2. Can't attack me. And these guys. block one. We'll only take one from the other one. They will go here, I guess. Yep. Okay, start of my turn. Lose 2 stamina. Let's just attack the guy who's near me there for a regular attack. 1 orange, 1 black. Oh, hit for 6. He blocks just 1. So 4 gets through. He is 1 away from dying. Wow. Wow. That's nice. Oh, I should probably put that with the mini since there's 2 of them on the board. Right? Or did I hit for... Did I just bump it or something? Did I hit for 5 or 6? I may have just bumped it or miscounted. Let me know in the chat if I totally screwed that one up. Oh no, I hit for 5, right? Yeah, because 4 went through. Yeah, it was right. I thought I bumped it, and I thought he had more defense. Forget what I just said. Okay. Then I will move 1, 2. So that cost me a stamina. Okay, so this guy, let's move him here. This guy, let's move him also there. Yeah, because he's here. I could go here, here, or here, and he's closer. Let's move him here. They're all the same distance away if we're looking at nodes. So let's do one there. And then these jerks, they won't even move actually because none of the nodes will get them further from me really, but because they're already like at the furthest point away. So we'll just defend against their 2 attacks here. So I take 1. Ooh. The next guy, I fully block. Okay, sweet. All right. So they'll be there. Now, lose 2 stamina. So let's go 1, 2. Spend a stamina to get down there. We'll just do a regular attack, trying to hit one of these guys. Got him for 4. So we take one of those out, so I don't have to deal with those over and over again. Those seem to be the guys that are actually damaging me. Okay, so E will go, or these guys will go. Let's do here and here. So they're 1, 2 away. If they were here, they'd be 1, 2 away. So it's the same business. So we'll just keep them up there. This guy will shoot on me. And I take 1. Oh, man. So eventually, once you take enough damage, you're not able to use your big attack. So I want to try to use one of these guys, but I might not be able to do that. Okay. So we'll start. Oh, sorry. This guy should have moved away. He's now trying to get like up here. So start of my turn. 2 stamina. I'll move 1. I'll just do a regular attack on him. Hit him for 4. Definitely kills him. All right. So they will go. Let's just move them down and down. Or should I separate these guys? Yeah, let's start separating them. Let's throw, this will be the one that has the damage. Okay. Okay, my turn. Lose 2 stamina. 1, 2. I'll take a stamina to get there. Then I'll just do a regular attack. So only need to get him for 2. And I got 4. So this guy's gone. And that's out of there. Okay, these guys are gone. So it's only one of these guys left. Okay, so he will move closer. Comes back to my turn. Loses stamina. I will do a 4 stamina big attack, 2 orange, 1 black. Hit for 5. So again, he's blocks 1. 4 get through. So So he's 1 away from dying. I will back up 1 for free. He will go there. My turn, I'll lose the stamina. I'll just do a regular attack. And he blocks 1, but 1 gets through. So hit him for 2. Blocks 1. Last health gone. Beauty. So we're under control here. We're under control. So clear the stamina bar. Gonna go back to Firelink. We're gonna leave this card face up to show we've defeated that room. And booyah. Thanks everyone for hanging out and watching in the chat. Feel free to let me know if you have any questions or if you want to know anything. I put the link to the house rules, revised rules that I'm using some of, but it's a beautiful, professionally done PDF written up of tons of cool rules you can add to the game. They're in a Google Drive link down below. And if you're curious about the donation thing, we're trying to raise money to get Too Many Bones Undertow on the channel. It's some more Too Many Bones content. If you're interested in that stuff, you can donate. The link is in the description below. Thanks to everyone who's been donating during the stream and subscribing. Big appreciation. Thank you. All right. So 3 rooms down. 1 more to go. If we want to. We don't have to. If we feel like we're ready for the big dog with his giant sword bone in his mouth, aka Great Wolf Sith. Okay, so we got 4 souls for that, right? Yeah, 4 souls. Playing double souls, half sparks. So let's see here. So I can't even hold this shield if I wanted to because the dex, I need to spend, what is it, 14 to get up there. So I don't see that happening on this run actually. So, and it's a single-handed thing. So I think I just need to ditch that. Great boss fight. We fought Sif last night. I've never fought him. I've never fought him yet. So I'm excited to actually fight him. I've been looking forward to this for about a year since he's been sitting on my shelf in the box wrapped in plastic. So I'm looking forward to it. That's why I played these whole revised rules just to kind of skip the mini boss in this stream just so we can get right to him. I know there are rules where you can just play a boss fight right off the bat, but I like to do the little run leading up and kind of like level up, gain souls, still have that feeling of like you're growing. But yeah. I always gotta remember I still have my heroic ability for some crazy situation where my dice roll is bad on defense. It's probably what I would make sure I have that going into the boss fight. So I'm sitting there like I'm good with all my coins and Estus and stuff. I could start flipping cards, and if I see an upgrade, I could switch back to this armor, rolling 2 blue die, and maybe get a nice ring on there. I also don't have an ember yet. I didn't get an ember. And yeah, I could get another upgrade for my weapon. So I could get some bleed or poison or something would be sick. So let's play the loot box lotto here. Spending 1 soul, let's draw. More armor. Ooh. Faram armor. So this is from the Knight's Transposed treasure set. One of my 5 specific class items that are in the deck. Once per encounter, at the end of another character's activation, you may take the aggro token. Well, in solo that ability doesn't matter, but I can't even equip this yet. I would have to spend 4 souls, which I don't have. So, but orange and a blue is what I already have, but it can take upgrades. So that right there seems cool. So I got like a whole closet full of armor here, but yeah. All right, let's spend another one. Black Iron Great Shield. You ignore push icons on enemies' physical attacks and their magical attacks. Wow. But you need 27 on strength, 37 on dex, which I can barely get to, and 17 intelligence. But look on magic, you're rolling 2 blue, which is pretty good. But again, this is from my transpose set, which is kind of cool. But again, I have a 2-handed weapon, so yeah, that doesn't really help me too much. All right, let's just draw another one. The halberd. Well, I'm already holding a better halberd, I think. So, yep. Where are those upgrade stones? The gems. We need some gems. Or a Titanite shard. Or a ember would be great. So let's dig. One more. Drake sword. But the dex is so high on it. Like 2 dex to roll 2 blue dice, 4 dex for 2 orange. I mean, I am kind of doing that already, paying 4 dex, but I like my base attacks to have like 1 or no dex spent, and I feel good about it. But you can't put any upgrades on this thing either, but it's the Drake sword. This got me through Dark Souls quite a ways, this sword, when I was first playing the game. Tarkus. Alright, let's go. I think we're good. I think that's all we're going to spend. But that is a decent single-handed weapon, though. If I wanted to try to use one of the shields, but I don't think I have the stats for some of these good shields, so that's the problem, and now I'm out of souls. Nope. I don't want to grind. I think we're just going to go how we are. Let's, or actually we try one more room, but I'm only getting 4 more souls, so it's like I'm really only just digging for upgrades at that point. So let's do it. Let's do the other room. Oh, we got some stuff from the Darkroot expansion here. All right, we got a tombstone. Go in here. Oh yeah, I should have probably, I would definitely enter the room from this side just based on the enemy nodes being back here. So I probably should have put my mini there first, but either way. All right, so don't have much experience with these guys yet, so I'm kind of excited. So we'll throw one of those out there. We'll look at their cards in a second. The big giant hammer on this dude. Oh boy. Shouldn't they leave me alone because I'm wearing their armor? Like, shouldn't they just ignore me? I don't know. I wish. All right. I'm one of you guys. So then these creepy plant-looking dudes, which I totally forget what they're called. We'll look at them in a sec, but we're setting them up on each node here with their big stone buddies. And just a tombstone. And I think we are good. Did I get them on the right nodes, though? Sword guy. Yes. Yes, we did. Okay. All right. So let's see what they do. So let's see. Demonic Foliage are the crazy plant guys. 1 health. They're similar in stats to the Silver Knight Swordsman. They move 1, but they push on their move, and then they attack, but they don't push on the attack. But they have range 1. Oh, and they only move 1 space. So that's actually pretty good for us in physical. Okay. Then we need the Stone Knights and Stone Guardians. So I'm assuming these will be more like our Sentinel buddies that we just had one of. So the Stone Knight, this is the guy with the sword, 7 threat. So he's going to go first before the Stone Guardian of 6 threat and before the 3 threat of our Demonic Foliage. Which here, let's throw these guys up here. So first the Stone Knight is going to move 1 towards the closest player. Not pushing. Oh wow, 3 physical defense, 2 magical resistance. That's a little crazy. Oh, and they're doing magic attacks. Ooh, okay, I got a blue defensive die, but still. Oh, yeah, this guy's the problem. This guy's the priority, I think. Right now, just by looking at the magic attack. Although, it's at 0 range, so he's got to be in your space. He's got to be in your space, but it does push you away as the closest player, which is me, whatever. 5 health on both these guys. And then the Guardian. Oh, the Guardian has range 1. He moves 1 space towards the aggro player, which is obviously me. Then when he moves, if he does move into my space, he pushes me out of my space for 4 physical attack. And then, after he pushes me for that 4 attack I have to defend against, then at range 1, physical attack, which I have to defend against, then he pushes me. So this guy's a little rough too. They're both rough, which makes sense. They should be. But they're slow. They only move 1 space, which is nice. That's thematic. That works for me. But they hit big, and the magic on the 1's pretty crazy. And they got really good defense, which makes sense. They're wearing stone armor. Makes sense. That's a thematic win to me. So let's just throw that to the side. Put our dice tray over here. And I'm going to take a 2-minute break, run to the washroom, and grab a drink. I'll be right back. All right, whoops, wrong one. All right, I'm back. All right, let me make sure I plug the mic in. Yeah, we're good. Okay, let's see the chat going here. Dermot says, liking these revised rules, the thoughts of the grind had deterred me from getting this out of the box in a long time. Thanks for the link. Yeah, and that's the thing. A lot of players who may have got this game and got the core set a couple years ago, brought it out with their friends, you know, in like an evening, realized you couldn't even play through a full game because it took so long. The setup's big. Playing to even just a mini boss takes a long time with the grind, and you don't even get a full playthrough done unless your friends are okay with sitting playing with you for like 4 to 6 hours just to get through to a mini boss, not even the main boss. So then a lot of people, I'm assuming, sold the game, put it back on the shelf, and just said meh. But a lot of people didn't stick around to the Facebook groups and the Board Game Geek forums and stuff to realize that some people took it up on themselves, and there's tons, like literally 5 at least, decently done revised rules I've been seeing posted. Just go look in the files section on Board Game Geek. There's other people who've come up with other interesting, like I see Mikkel's mentioning the 3-tiered deck, treasure deck. That one I find really cool, and I do want to try that one. I will try that. But I was just trying to use these revised rules to just skip the mini boss this playthrough. So I just built the decks the way those revised rules said to do it. So I can try different stuff next time too. But yeah, 3-tiered deck sounds awesome. I've seen ones where like you do a store where you put out like 5 cards and you buy from them, and every time you buy, you bring out a new card into the row, kind of like a deck building game. And then you can pay a couple souls or whatever to wipe the 5 cards and draw 5 new ones. So I've heard stuff like that is that's a neat way I want to try too in the future. But yeah, people have kind of fixed the grind, sped it up. Even Steam Forge Games in one of their Kickstarter updates addressed it like a year and a half ago, maybe a year ago, maybe even longer. But they posted, I think it's update 144 is I think the number. But if you look at that update, they basically came out with, hey, we've been hearing the complaints that the game takes too long, it's too grindy. they actually have their own official revised rules that they kind of gave out. You won't find them on their website, which is super annoying. They are literally only in a Kickstarter update, but people have used those to inspire their revised rules also. But it's like some dungeon crawl mode where you don't use the sparks. If you die once, it's over, but then you get like all these extra souls, and they even have like difficulty levels. So based on like easy, medium, or hard, you'll get a different amount of souls for beating a room and stuff like that. So even the company themselves made their own revised rules, but they're not officially on their website or anything. It's just in Kickstarter. So it's kind of sad. People who get the game or buy it on a store shelf have no idea that stuff exists. So I'm trying to get the word out there, play the game, people will see it, maybe you'll give it a second chance, pull it off the shelf, go print out some of those revised rules and give it a try, because they're out there. So many, and so many cool ones. I want to try all different stuff. There is weapon arts. There's weapon arts you can have. There is scenario ones. I've read ones that have scenarios. Depending on which room you pull, it'll have like, so this is Sunrise Pass. There will be like a special scenario, and you'll get special rules for just that encounter and stuff. People like have spent the time to make this game really special, which I'll highlight as I go forward. But I'm looking forward to those expansions, maybe adding a bit more complexity. But yeah, there's so much to explore out there. You can get way more value out of this game now than just with that core rule book for sure. Because the minis are awesome. The idea of the game's cool. All right, so let's get started here on this room. So like I feel like starting as far away as possible makes sense. This little tombstone here, gravestone, is kind of like helping me a little bit, but not really. Oh, there's also revised rules. I've seen someone post in the Facebook group. For one of the Facebook groups, there's multiple Facebook groups for this game. There's like Dark Souls board game, then there's like the Kickstarter community for it. But somebody posted that with the 3D miniatures, like for the tombstone, the chests, and whatever, someone had their own rules now where like they block line of sight, they stop range attacks, stuff like that. And there's ways of like breaking them, and then you can get special items and stuff. Like I've seen stuff where like in the barrels they include special items, and the whole, yeah, there's like, it's so many neat things. Other games we played, I guess, as well. Yeah, that's the thing. Other games that you don't have to worry about revised rules. So like if a company gets it right the first time, their game's going to get played more, obviously, and get more highlight. Because the other thing is, because those original rules suck so much, and the game was so grindy and took too long, it just has bad ratings on Board Game Geek, so it's never going to get the love. Like, and because of that first impression was so bad, this game is just always going to suffer for that. So it's like, you got to put in the love and play test and get your rules right. Get the gameplay tight and down, and make sure your play testers are actually giving you the proper feedback, and you listen to them, and then bring out something quality that is replayable and people want to keep playing, and then they'll get the Board Game Geek ratings, and more people see it, more people buy it, blah, blah, blah. Want to paint mine? I obviously don't know how to paint very well, or I would be painting these myself, but I don't. That's a whole other hobby I'm afraid to even try to get into. I've dabbled with painting Zombicide, not the best. Not the best. I've watched lots of YouTube videos trying to learn how to do it, and it's not that hard if you like take the time, but it's like you got to get all the paint colors, got to figure out how to wash things. I even like did the base coat and ruined a couple minis because I just put too much paint on it. So yeah, it's like, or what do you call that? The like undercoat or whatever. Priming the minis. Sometimes I'm like, I suck at that. So like when I paint a mini and put too much primer on it, I'm like, oh, why am I even doing this? I'm working through my core box, then on to all the expansions. Game Workshop contrast paints are your friend. Oh, okay. Okay, interesting. Yeah, I was looking at like just like, because I'm a noob of just getting like the army painter sets, like the one for like Zombicide or whatever that just comes with a whole bunch of paints in it that are like, you know, kind of fantasy colored or whatever, and just getting something like that, and then that way I have a whole bunch of colors and stuff to paint. But yeah, that's a whole other thing to, yeah, that could take up so much of time, but it would look so cool. But yeah, I might get into that. All right, let's get to playing the games, my favorite part. All right, so we're gonna get beaten here. Let's do Stone Knight first. Moving one to the closest player. Let's move him. So 1, 2, 3, 4, or 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's just go down here with these guys. And obviously he can't reach me. He's range 0. Then we're gonna do the Guardian. We'll have him move this way. Yeah, he moves 1. And then range 1 obviously can't reach me. Then the demonic foliage. Well, they have range 1 also. So one of them has to go this way. Can't reach me. Then this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 4. Yeah, let's go this way. Okay. So I avoided all the attacks. Because the highest range I see is range 1. So we are good. All right. Let's do... So I have range 1. So if I want to take out one of these plants, they're probably my best bet to clear the board a bit. So I could move here for 1 free, and I'm range 1 away from this guy. Do I go all stamina in to make sure I kill him? But then I gotta wait a couple turns to do that again. I think it's okay though. I think it's okay. Let's go all in. 2 orange and a black. Take out this demonic foliage. Yeah, we hit him for 6. That's definitely, we only need a 3. But we get him off the board. Where did he come from? I think there. Yeah. Okay, so I've moved already. That's me, I'm done. So back to the Stone Knight, which is this guy. He's going to move 1. 0 range, can't hit me obviously. Now this is the problem where I ended there. So I'm going to get hit here. Didn't really think that through completely. But this one will move 1. Doesn't hit me with the push attack thing. But he is going to do a range 1 attack for 5. And I have an orange and a black. So I take 2. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. And demonic foliage is going to come in the same spot. And demonic foliage is going to attack for 5, range 1. Same thing. Oh, hold on. Is this guy the magic guy? No, this guy's the magic guy. All right. I thought I just maybe rolled the wrong defense. We are good. Okay, we're good. Demonic foliage. I'm going to defend against a 5 physical. And I block all of it. Sweet. Actually, hold on. The Stone Guardian would have pushed me. So I shouldn't have had to take that 1. So he would have pushed me there, actually. And this guy can move to... can make him go this way, actually. He wouldn't attack me, because he can't reach me. Yeah, that was dumb. I shouldn't even had to take that second attack, even though I blocked it all, but whatever. All right, so my turn. Lose 2 stamina. This guy's going to pound me wherever I go. So let's just use 1 stamina. Yeah, he's going to hit me wherever. So let's do 1 stamina to get there, I think. Did I do that right? No. Let's go here. So, oh, but he does that push attack thing. So I do want to be an extra space away. So here, let's take 1. Then we will roll just regular attack on the demonic foliage. Looking for 3. Only hit for 2. Oh, man. Don't kill him. Do I re-roll? Yeah, we're going to go luck token. We're going to go luck token. Let's re-roll the black. Yeah, okay, we got him. We got him. I don't need that extra 5 attack on me. I won't always get lucky with the defensive rolls. Okay, so he's gone. So demonic foliage. I trim the hedges. They are out. Okay, so next we are going to go on their turn here. Stone Knight. Let's have him go this way. Then this guy, we'll move him 1 this way. And then he's going to do his attack, which is going to push me for 5 physical. And I take 2. And I'll push myself here. Okay, so I lose 2 stamina at the start of my turn. Man, having 2 physical defense is crazy. Yeah, I don't know. This fight's gonna be tough. These guys are tough. Move in 1 for free. And just do a regular attack, I guess? Or we chicken out and heal. Yes. Move 1, right? 1. He only moves 1, so he can't hit me. All right, so at the start of my turn, I'll change out my equipment. Throw the halberd in the backpack. Throw out the shield and the heal. And then we'll spend 3 stamina, to heal 4. Okay. Yes. Okay, they will go. We'll first start with the Stone Knight. Let's move him up this way. And then this guy, let's move him this way. And he obviously can't reach. Yep. Okay, beautiful. And watch out for this guy though. But he has no range, so yes, I don't have to watch out for him. Okay, so on my turn, lose 2 stamina. I'll switch back to my halberd. Throw my shield in my backpack. Okay. How do we do this? I feel like let's just... I'm going to go in for it. I'm going for it, I think. If I do 4, I'm out 6 on my bar full. He is going to do a push into me for a 4 attack, then hit me for a 5. That's 9 total. Hopefully I don't whiff out. Maybe I shouldn't do the 4 yet. Yeah, maybe I should not do that. Maybe I don't do that. Yeah, I think we're okay. Let's move in. Let's get risky. Because I have my heroic ability I can pull out of my butt, worst case. Okay, so we're doing 2 orange and a black on the Stone Guardian. He has 2 defense, 5 health. Ones on everything. Are you serious? Oh my god, what a waste of stamina. Oh, okay. So he takes 1. Wow. No luck token for rerolls on that one. So crap. Okay. Oh man, it's not a good sign. Okay, so now it's their turn. This guy goes first. We'll move him up into the corner. Comes 1 closer, not within range. This guy's gonna move. He'll push me, let's say here. And then that's a 4 physical push, which I block for 5. And then an attack of 5, which I block 4 of. Take 1. And then that pushes me. I'll go here. Yes, I'll go there. So I'm in range so I can attack him and then move away on my turn. Which I probably should have done before last time he attacked me, but oh well. Okay. My turn. Lose 2 stamina. I think I can risk it because I am going to move away. So let's spend 4. Oh, but hold on. I can only move a free move away. Yeah, that might not be smart. Yeah, if I move a free move, I can't take the other one. So, yeah. Yeah, I don't think that's worth the risk. Okay, so let's just do the regular attack, orange and a black. Maybe I'll roll better than ones on them. Okay, I got a 4 and a 2. The best results on both die. That's a nice contrast there. So that's 6. He blocks 2. 4 gets through. He's dead. Right. Yep, that seems right. He's 5 health. Boom. Feels like he died quicker than I expected. Got lucky on that one. All right. So Stone Guardian, gone. Okay, that's out. So we just got the Stone Knight left. Was that dirty magic attack that I only roll 1 blue die against? But he doesn't hurt on the push. He has no push on his attack, or on his move. Only a push on the attack. Okay, so I killed him. I don't need to move because this guy has 0 range. So I'll just stay. And then we play the dancing game. So this guy will move up. Can't hit me. Then I will lose 2 stamina on my turn. I will spend 4 to go heavy attack here. He's got 3 physical block, but I rolled 7, 8. So he blocks 3, 5 gets through. Kill him in 1 shot. Boom. Beautiful. Beautiful. Just noticed that on the base, the little Dark Souls logo. That's kind of cool. All right. Yeah. Feels good, man. That rune went down pretty easy, considering only one damage. Oh no, I took 4 damage that also healed. The heal, man, that came through finally. That was a good play with that, I think. Because they're slow. As long as they're slow enemies and I'm solo, I can dance around them, I think is pretty good. Okay, so we're going back there. We're done that room. I think we're going to get 4 souls. This way. 4 souls. I'll do a luck token for sure. Down to 3. I'll spend 1. Let's draw a card. Exile armor. No, man, I don't need any more armor. I'll draw 1 more. I'm just looking for a Titanite shard or an ember. Not a sunlight straight sword, which I could hold, but no. Party bonus. No, I think we're good on that one. Last one. Moonlight Greatsword. Ooh, some magic. But Great Wolf defends more on magic. Yeah, he has more magic resistance, so I really don't care about magic as much. Would have been nicer in those fights, though. 21. No, would have taken too much to equip that. But I like this 3 range attack on the bottom here. That's super cool. 4 stamina, 3 blue dice at range 3. That seems juicy. Plus, if you put upgrades on it, 2 upgrades, you could really do some damage there. Fortunately, I did not get an ember, which is super frustrating. And there's 3 in the deck. But still lots of cards. And I didn't get a Titanite shard. I only got 1 weapon upgrade in that whole run there. Yes, I could burn a what do you call that? Like a bonfire, like rest of the bonfire, burn one of those to reset the board and do those all over again to get more souls, draw more cards, blah, blah, blah. But I'm playing live. So let's just, and there are rules to do the whole like, we played before 2 years ago, there was rules that we did where like, if we beat the room without flipping any of our 3 tokens, we consider the room like farmable and we put a little coin on there so that you could just literally say, I reset the room. You auto get the souls every time you reset the map from any room that is farmable. But I'm not going to do that. We'll just take what we have and go for the boss. So the question is 2 blue dice or 1 orange die. I don't know the math on it, but he's attacking all physical. So do I put on the armor? Like I don't care about the blue on the magic resistance anymore. It's all about the physical. So I can use Exile Armor or my Elite Knight Armor. Both are the same, really. I think, yeah, I don't think he does any magic attacks. But I could do, these both do 2 blue dice on defense. versus the orange die. Now the orange die has the potential of going up to 4 on one side. The blue die only can go up to 3. They both never miss. But 2 blue dice is like, you're mainly going to roll, I think, like an average probably of like 4.5 or 5 on it. And an orange die is like a 3. One die is like probably like a 3 average. So I think the 2 blue dice is probably better. Yeah, I think I'll go with that. So 35 and 15 on. 35 strength, 15 faith. Yeah, I definitely have that. Let's put on our elite knight armor. And take on the boss with that. But like worst roll on 2 blues is a 2 defense. Worst roll on an orange is 1 defense. So right there, worst case scenario, I'm getting more defense out of 2 blue dice. So I think I'm right. But I'm not a genius with the whole odds and stuff like that and statistics. So, oh yeah, what am I doing? We're going to fight Great Wolf Sif now. I think we're going with what we have. So let's put all this junk back in our little pile here. Our inventory. And yes, there are revised rules too that I usually play with where you can sell back treasure. You discard it out of the game, you put it in a discard pile, not in your inventory, and you kind of sell it back to the store, the shop, for 1 soul for every 2 cards you give back. Final Rabbit's here. Hey, how's it going? So yeah, that's our inventory. So now what we're going to do is we're going to clear away our regular encounter tiles. We're going to throw these back. Get rid of all this stuff. So we had we had 1 tombstone. So we get to look at one of the boss's behavior cards before shuffling them together. So let's oops. Mikkel, save yourself some money and buy some India inks. Is that like the cheaper version of paints, like for miniature painting? I mean, technically, can't you just buy like regular paint and just add a bunch of water and it makes it exactly like miniatures paints, but you're not paying the markup for the little tiny bottles? That's what my understanding is, but I know there's different chemical mixes and stuff, but that's why I remember reading that. I was like, maybe. Okay. All right. Is that the best way to do it? Let's bring this down. We can bring this down to like here. Bring this down. Right. Maybe put it a little bit more on this side so I can reach it better. No, that's fine. Okay. Throw a dice tray here. Fog door. Yeah. And big doggy. So here we are, we made it. Let's fight this guy. Hope he doesn't swing that sword and cut my head off. All right. He's going to be facing forward, starting on the main boss node. So when you fight a mini boss, you only use the mini boss tile. When you fight a main boss, you use the whole main boss tile. But why am I fighting him inside? Because it's Great Wolf Sif. Yet no, I don't have the dark root stuff. But let's fight him. Well, this is inside also. Thought all the other side of the tiles were all outdoors, but it looks a little more outdoorsy, I guess. Boom. Yeah, I didn't get the tile set because they screwed us over. Because I was a late backer to this game, I don't get the Kickstarter updates. So I had no idea that they took the Darkroot tiles out of the Darkroot expansion, which I bought the Darkroot expansion thinking, yeah, I'll get some tiles that'll spice it up. And then the Ironkeep expansion was like a stretch goal, and that was supposed to come with tiles. But some sneaky thing happened along the way. There was an update where they separated the tiles into their own additional pack that you had to buy on the side. So I missed that all completely and didn't add them to an order. I never knew that was a thing. But yeah, I could have added, I guess, in the backer kit and didn't know. So I didn't get the tiles. So thankfully they're going to retailers. So hopefully I'll be able to grab them so I can get some variety in my rooms, which would be nice. But I'm only playing with core set tiles. I was a little upset that they did that. That's like very, very snaky stuff. I don't know why they separated it, but that was very shady. Very shady. All right. Let's see what the chat is saying here. Vinyl's saying, contrast paints are just very expensive inks. Okay. Okay, I get it. Actually, they are not watered down. They just have a higher amount of clear pigment. Oh, for the contrast stuff. Yes, sorry. I just meant miniatures paints in general. Just seem like they have like more, like they're thinner. But clear pigment, so they are transparent. Okay, water actually waters down the paint, which isn't what you want. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not obviously not a miniatures painter at all, so I apologize for if I'm offending at all. That's a big hobby that I'd love to get better at. Years ago, Gears Workshop used to make sets of colored washes, which is what I use. They're actually better than the contrast paints. Okay, yes they are. Wish I still had some. Oh, bought the tiles from eBay yesterday. Install, man. How much did you pay for them? Just out of curiosity, for the tiles. And then Vinyl Rabbit says, I have everything for Cloudspire that is available. Someday Chip Theory Games will actually send me my stuff. Patience, I love it. Yeah, did you see today on Twitter or yesterday, they actually responded to somebody asking about expansions for Cloudspire, and they said there is one in the works. I don't know if they've been saying that in Kickstarter updates already, but they are supposedly working on another expansion for Cloudspire. So the game obviously sold well enough that they're going to support it more, which is kind of cool. But I don't even have Portal Seekers, so like I know that just adds more stuff, but yeah, I'm curious how they're going to expand that game. 13 pounds. I don't know what that is in Canadian, but I am curious. So I'll go to good old xe.com. Now, is that shipped? Like you got it was shipping too, 13 pounds? Or is that total? To Canadian. Yeah, I gotta look on eBay. That's what I should be doing. Because then I can get the stuff faster and I can play with it on stream quicker than waiting until it hits the stores. So that's $22 Canadian. I don't know how much the tiles are going to be when they hit stores Canadian, but I feel like they're going to be like 30 bucks. So you actually bought them for better than, yeah, I'm a little jelly. Oh, 18 pounds had $5. Oh, you had a $5 voucher. I got it. Went into the store. Oh, okay. Got your for 15, excluding shipping. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll look into it. I think they're going to be like 30 Canadian at our tabletop stores in the Toronto-ish area, and online. So, but yeah, look, check out eBay after this stream. Actually, I'm curious because if I can just get them for around the same price, I don't have to wait, and then you know, take them off somebody's hands who bought them. Then yeah, I can get them on stream and get some variety. Okay, so we're gonna fight some wolf. Yeah, let's do, so we gotta set him up. Where's his card? That's what I'm looking for. So he gets 5 behavior cards. 5 behavior cards, 2 block, 3 resistance, 36 health. So I do need a dial for him. That's a thing. So I apologize on stream. It's gonna be like a super tiny dial. I should have grabbed another one of these. Actually, I could just use this dial. Yeah, let me just use this dial for the boss's dial. And then I just gotta remember, so he's starting at 36 and his heat up is 19. So we just got to remember that when we hit it, because normally on the die, it will actually, when you hit the 19, you'll see the little flame will go by there, and then you'll know, like, reminder to do your heat up. So we'll just use this big dial here, so it's easier to see. Okay, so 36. Okay, 36. We'll just throw that right here. Okay, Great Wolf Sif. How do you want to do this? Let's do. Yeah, that should work. So let's just do that there. We'll do his behavior deck and stuff here. So Mournful Howl. So this guy has a special little ability. It says, Limping Strike is not a starting behavior card or a heat up card. When Sif is reduced to 3 health or less, replace the behavior deck with Limping Strike card. So it's like the video game when he's like about to die and you can just go and like totally kill him. And he's super easy. That's super awesome. So regular card, heat up card, heat up, heat up, regular. All right, so I missed the limping strike there somewhere. Should have like a different symbol on it, but limping strike. Oh, it has the heat up on the left side. I get it, that's why I missed it. Okay, so limping strike, we'll throw there. So when he does limping strike, he will do a sad 1 range, 1 move with a push, only attack for 2. And his weakness is the front. So you get hit by a little tap, a little love tap, and then you smash him in the front of the face for some extra dice. Oh no, sorry. The weak is everything but the front. Everything but the front. Wow, I've never seen so much weakness. That's awesome. So yes, we will get to, you'll see some animal abuse on stream, hopefully. Assuming I can make it there. Assuming I can make it there. Let's not, I still have two rests to do. So we have like 3 attempts, right? Now we reset onto 1. Yeah, 3 total attempts we can do here. All right, so here's his heat up cards. We will throw those to the side. And his behavior deck. So we're going to take 5 of these cards at random. 5 behavior cards at random. Okay, let's do this. So if you just tuned in, you got here just in time for the main boss fight here. And if you've been watching this later archived, I'm sorry it took so long to get here. Just kidding, just kidding. I had fun streaming. Live stream is obviously cooler. You chill and get to chat with everybody. I know when you're watching the archive later, you probably can skip through a bunch of me just chatting and looking at Kickstarter stuff. Okay, and the setup, especially the setup. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, these are not in the playthrough. So out of these cards, we have 1 tombstone. So we get to see 1 of these. So we know he's going to do a pouncing assault. At no range, he's going to leap across the board with a weakness in his rear to me. I'm the only player, so it'd be the aggro player. Hits for 6 physical, then does a push off of that space. And because it's a push, I have to stay. I can go to any, because it's a leap, I can go to any adjacent space. I don't have to stay in his arc at all. Because obviously it's landing on my head, dead center. Then I get staggered, and what stagger does is it sticks with me for my next turn, and I have to spend 1 extra stamina to use my weapon. Yes, I have another live stream in 3 hours, Cloudspire co-op. Yes, I do. Yes, hit the reminder on that so you don't miss it when we go live on that one. Yeah, we're playing Cloudspire. I'm getting it back out. I haven't played in a while, so I apologize ahead of time. There might be some rules issues. Mel should read the rules before we play, but we're doing some 2-player co-op. We're going to play Aurora and the Heirs. So yes, stay tuned for that. We'll be streaming at 7 Eastern. So yeah, in like 3 hours and 20 minutes. So we're going to stream some 2-player later. I'm just doing this to kill some time while I wait for my stretch goals, aka wait for that. Yes, thank you. Yeah, so I can't play this too long. Hopefully this doesn't take forever, but I definitely will finish it no matter what it takes, even if I don't get to eat between streams. All right, so pouncing assault. So he's going to stagger. Dodge value is 2. I don't dodge at all. I have 0 dodge dice based on my equipment, so I don't care about that. But yeah, he's going to do a 6 physical attack on my head at some point once every 5 turns until he heats up. Then he shuffles another card in. So that's bad that I can't really avoid that. So he's going to get to me eventually. So we're going to shuffle that in with the other 4 cards. And we will set up his deck and install. Thank you for subscribing. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. Thank you for the sub. Also, Elaine, if you're still there, I just noticed that you left me a message when you donated to our Too Many Bones stream today. So if you're watching this later or if you're still here, it says, awesome channel, Rob. Keep the good stuff coming. And a smiley face. Thank you. I appreciate that. I wish I showed that on the screen, but yeah, it just shows it in a side little window here. So yeah, sorry, I totally missed that. My bad. But yes, thank you. I read that. All right, so we're shuffled. We've got our behavior deck ready. Let's fight the Wolfie. 36 health. I can start on this node, or this node, all by the door. I feel like the further the better, but it also means I have to move further. But I could just play the strategy of sitting back and watching what he does. But now I have the information knowing he's going to come across the map at some point and jump on my head anyway. So we'll see. So I enter the fog gate, and we're in there. All right, fog gate gone. The crappy white token is out. All right, so we're in the boss's room now. Here we go. Ready? First thing first, upward slash. So I have the worst short-term memory, but at least once he heats up, I don't have to remember it anyway because it shuffles again. So we can do our best to remember the cards in what order he does them to try to be in the right positions and stuff. But that's part of the strategy of the game, which is cool. It's just like the video game, trying to remember the boss's routine, which is super cool. He attacks for 1 range. He's going to move 2 towards the aggro player, which is me, of course. He'll push anyone along the way. Doesn't do damage, though, until he attacks after the pushing of 7. Wow, this boss hits hard. 7 physical. Wow. Okay. So that is what he's doing here. So we can choose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're all the same. So we can choose one. We could choose any one of these 3 nodes for him to face and then move. And we'll move him this way. Yeah. Okay. That's his hardest hit, I think. Okay. Yeah, 7. That's pretty crazy. But at least it didn't hit me now. At least it didn't hit me yet. But he'll have another chance to hit me with it, I'm sure. Okay, my turn. So I think I just do a free move this way. Let me think here. So his weak arc is his back arc. From here, if I stay there, it would take 1, 2, 3, move in 4, and 5 stamina just to get rid to his back arc. That's not happening. I'll just move 1 over to here, and we'll let him get to me. Next, slashing assault. So this one, range 1 on his attacks. He's going to move 1 towards me, then attack for 5 in his front and left arc, leaving his back weak. And that's okay. So his back is going to be weak on anyway when he's done. But then he attacks his front and right arc. So it's like he swings the sword one way, swings his sword the other way. Double 5 attack. This guy is crazy with the offense, man. I love it. This is super cool. All right. So he will move 1. He can move here or here. Or here too. Because if he moved here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Or 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So any of these 3 nodes. So I'll put him to this one. I think, yeah. It's not coming to me as quick as I thought. So obviously the swings are going to miss me. I'm not within range 1. Okay, let's play some games here. So I could spend 1. No stamina, sorry. 1, 2, 3 stamina to get in his back arc. Yeah. Let's... Do I yet, though? Or do I wait till he's closer? Spend less stamina to get to him and more on my first attack on him. Yeah, I'll go there. I'll wait another one. Pouncing assault. Yep, here he comes anyway. Here he comes. This is what I thought might happen. Okay, so he is going to keep his facing. Does he face me first, then keep his facing? That's the one thing I don't know. So I think he turns to face me. No, I don't think he does. I think he literally just keeps his facing. And lands on my head. Okay, then I choose where to end up. Well, obviously, I'll go in this node to be in his back arc. He'll stagger me, though. So I get a stagger token for my next activation. And then let's go to my turn, which I have no stamina yet. So I will just move in for free into his back arc. I'll spend 5 stamina, unfortunately. Should I do that? Yeah, let's do it. 5 stamina. So I just spend 1 extra stamina because I'm staggered. I'll get rid of that. I believe that's what it is. I'm pretty sure. Where's the rule book? I always forget with the... Yeah, no change in facing and leap. Yeah, I just didn't know if he turned first, then jumped. I just didn't know. So here's our stagger. So a character with stagger token must spend 1 additional stamina to use their weapons actions. An enemy with stagger. Yeah, we don't matter. I don't have any way of staggering him. So, all right. So I spent 4 for my big attack plus 1 for the stagger. So I get 2 orange and a black normally. But because I'm in his weak arc, I get an additional black. This might be a little risky. I don't know his next attack. But here we go. All right, so we got 5, 6, 7. And his physical defense is 2. So 5 goes through, drops him down to 31. Okay. Oh, my luck token got bumped. All right. Hopefully he doesn't hit me too hard here. Okay, so his turn. Evasive strike. So, sweet deal. Because I'm actually behind him, he is only attacking in his front and right arcs for 6. Everyone in those arcs at range 1. So, I totally missed the attack. Then his move is after his attack. So, he's doing an evasive strike. He's actually going to be a chicken and go backwards. So he first turns towards the nearest player. Then he moves backwards straight 1 node. Not here. So literally he just bangs into the wall. Stays where he is my understanding. Because I'm on the node though, he has this push icon. He actually pushes me off first. And I just have to stay in the same arc. His weakness is going to be the back. I don't want to get cornered, so let's go this way. So we'll go over to, we'll stay in the same arc, we'll go onto this node here. Which this node, because it's split by his little line there, means it's also in his front arc and his right arc. But he is done. So that's cool to know. On the, basically the 4th card, I can get it in his backside after he jumps on me. I have to waste stamina off the stagger, but at least I know the next time he attacks after that, until he heats up and shuffles these cards, of course. That I have that little chance to strike him there. Okay, so now it's not like the video game. I can't just run underneath him, right, and start hacking at his legs. Where you get pushed affects where he backs. Oh, you're right. You are right. You are 100% right. Yes, sorry. The push would happen first. I totally did that wrong. Yes, thank you. Yeah, so let's go there. Then he would do like this, right? Yes. Sorry, thank you. Thank you, Raleigh. I appreciate it. You're right. Because I forgot about the whole being pushed off first. I did that in the wrong order. Okay, so I'm here. So now I have to spend like no stamina to get there. 1 to get in his node, but then 2, 3 to get around to his weak arc. So that's like a lot of stamina to spend. So I will lose 2 at the start of my turn. Down to 3. I mean, I could just back off and hope he doesn't hit me on the final card. I'll just move back for 1. And maybe I don't get hit. That way I can recover some stamina. And then maybe move in and do a bigger attack. So he will go. Slashing Retreat. So very similar to the last evasive strike. He swings. He does the whole spin. He hits every side. So it's like he does one of those jumping spin attacks he does in the video game. Hits every node at range 1 for 5. So thankfully, well, I stepped back. I didn't have to. I didn't realize he was going to do that and then move further away from me, unfortunately. So now we know he does 2 runaway chicken attacks here. So he does that whole attack. Then he's further away from me is up this way. So we'll move him this way. And he'll go, moves his butt facing the node and moves 1 back. All right. Chicken. This big chicken dog. Okay. Whoops, that should be here. Yeah, so 3 more turns and he jumps on my head. Or 2 more turns and he's on my head. I think it's a 3rd card. 3rd card, he's on my head. Yes, then 2 of these backup attacks. So, I think I can get in a little closer. So I lose 2 stamina. He has no weak arc right now. So let's just do 1, 2. Till heat up, you can just stay away, replenish stamina, and do big attacks. Yeah, true. True. Yeah, so like I might as well just stay further away. Yeah, let's stay there. Okay, so here we go. His turn. We just flip the deck. You don't shuffle, which is cool. So, oh yeah, because he moves 2 this time. I didn't move far enough away. Okay, that's fine. So let's do this way. And here. So no pushing. Then he does that big 7 attack. I totally forgot that was on the first one. I thought it was the 2nd card. I'm dumb. I'm dumb. Okay. Totally dumb. Forgot all about that. Okay, so here we go. We're defending with what I end up with 2 blue and a black against 7, and this does not push me on the attack. So I block for 4. I take 3. Okay, heal is going to come into play for sure at some point soon. Okay, so on my turn, his weak arc is his back arc, so I can get there for free. 1, 2. 2 stamina. I can be... Oh, let me lose my last stamina. Yes. So let me spend 2. 1. Spend a stamina. Now I'm in his back arc, touching his base. Right, let's do it like this. Okay. Oh, no. I'm not supposed to be on his node because my weapon, I'm supposed to be at range 1 anyway. So let's be smart, Rob. Let's be smart. So free. And I can go here. I can go right here. So I only spend 1 stamina to get there. And I'll just do my regular attack. So a black for the weakness, and an orange. So black and orange for my regular attack, plus I'm in his weak arc. Totally forgot that. I messed that up on the first one. Time to burn heroic. You think? If I went all in here, I might do that, but I think I'll switch to the heal I have in my backpack and try to heal in a second. I'll move away. The only problem is moving away is pointless when he's going to jump on my head in a sec. So I think I'm going to take my chance here to hit him. For 5. He blocks 2, so he takes 3 more. Put him down to 28. And heat up is 19, so we have some time. Okay, now he's going to go. So he will turn, face me. He's going to move 1 and push me. I have to stay in his node. And then he'll do the double 5 attack. Yes, this is risky. I should have, like you said, stay away. So let's go here. No, let's go here. Yep. Okay. Yeah, so we're going to hit twice for 5. No pushes on the attacks. So 2 blue and a black. What do we get? 4. So we take 1. And the next one, block it all with 5. All right. Yes. So now it's my go. I'll lose this 1 stamina. So he's jumping next anyway. So let's do this. Let's flip out the halberd, throw it in the backpack, take out the shield and the heal. So my defensive dice stay the same, which is nice. And then right now we're going to spend 3 stamina. Since I know he's going to jump on my head anyway, like there's no point in running, right? And then I'll heal 4. So I'm using the heavier heal ability there. 1 character within range gains heal. And obviously I'm the only character, so. Okay, so I took 3 though to do that. And now it's his go. And what's Rowley saying? Even with Sif having the leap behavior, thanks to heal, this honestly should be in the bag. I hope so, but I've thought that before, and my memory with memorizing what happens next, I put myself at risk. So don't assume I can't screw it up, because I can. Especially after he heats up, right? Okay, so it's the pounce. So he will just jump on my head. Nice little leap, little doggy leap. And I will obviously go into his back arc, where I don't need to waste, like last time, where I wasted stamina to get up in his butt there. Oh no, it was free move. So it was the same, but I was just closer than I need to be. This way I can move back. Okay. So he staggers me. So I have to spend an extra stamina to do my attack with my weapons next. I'm at 1 defeat in 50 plus plays of this, 1 and 2 player. Really? Wow. No, I've had a few. Okay. I've not played solo more than, this is probably my 3rd time ever playing this game solo, because I didn't know it was a solo game. I didn't use the solo board game until starting this summer. Every board game I own, I never even anytime I had a solo module, I totally ignored it. Some things I even threw out when there was a solo rule book. I would toss it away because I'm I'm never going to play board games solo. I have my wife that plays with me. I have my kid that plays with me. I have friends that play with me. There's no reason to play solo. I have video games for that. But then this year, I learned the beauty of Too Many Bones solo and just got hooked and loved it. And now that I'm doing YouTube full time, I have the afternoons where I can play board games solo finally. So I realized this game was solo and was like, my God, it's been sitting on my shelf for 2 years and I should have been playing it solo because it's awesome solo. But yeah, it is easier solo, I think. But 2-player is hard. Any 2-player, 3-player, 4-player, I've played it at all player counts. It is hard when you have more players on the board for sure. But I have all my defeats have been multiplayer, I think. So it wasn't always my fault. You do Mega Boss after Sif. I'm not going to do it today because I have a live stream scheduled for 7, which I have to set up for Cloudspire, and I do want to go browse through the rules one more time, check out the Aurora faction I'm going to be playing with their sheet, make sure I'm good with the rules as best I can be. So because I have another live stream coming up at 7 o'clock Eastern in exactly 3 hours from now, I probably won't do a Mega Boss today. But keep in mind, I'm going to do Black Dragon Calamite, where I do a stream just dedicated to him, where I'll play a level 4 encounter and do the whole house ruling, where I just set myself up for that one, similar to how I did today, where you just get a whole bunch of souls and you draw off the deck and just take some random stuff. And those rules are down below in a Google Drive link on how to do that. All right, so he knocked me back with Stagger. Now it's my turn. I'll lose 2 stamina. So I'm in his weak arc, which is his back. So I get a black die for that. I am going to spend... Oh, sorry, I got to switch my stuff out. Oh, I didn't do his attack. I didn't do his 6 push. Oh man, I'm getting distracted. So I'd be rolling the shield against it, but whatever, I'll switch here. So sorry, let me put that stamina back. So sorry, he pushed me back, staggers me, also does 6 physical, which 2 blue and a black. Ooh, so I take 3. See, that could change what I do here. That could change. So I lose 2 stamina. I think I'll just do the regular attack because he's making me spend a stamina automatically. So I switch to my halberd. But then again, I have my backup ability. I have my luck coin. I have my Estus. I should be able to, because we've already seen his 7 attack. We've seen his 2 5 hits. And we know the next one I'm not even getting hit on because he does the whole chicken runaway thing. And I literally could just stand where I am for the next 2 activations. So I will do it. I will spend 4 more. So I spent 1 for the stagger. I'll spend 4 more. So I'm literally 1 cube from death. But if I memorize this right, I should be good. Like I said, I could mess this up. Why not keep this guy's gear and go after Kala with Knight? I can. Oh, no. Yes, I will do that. Yes, you're right. I will do that. I will get a save sheet and I will take a picture, or it's on video. Yes, you're right. 1000%. I'm being so dumb. You're right. I'm going to take this forward. I have my inventory here. Sorry. Brain fart. I forgot I should save the game now. You're right, because it comes next. Yes. You're right. So I will continue this exact run. Thank you, Raleigh. Total brain fart. Brain fart on my part there. Yes, I will just save what I did here and carry it forward, assuming I beat this guy. So we are doing the full attack. So I got black for weakness, 2 orange, and black for the attack. Oh. Hopefully I don't heat him up here. That's the only other thing. If I heat him up, he changes the cards. But if I do heat him up, I can still drink my flask because I'll have seen that and it's still on my turn. So the stagger will go away. I've spent the stamina for that. No, I didn't get it. So I got 6. So he blocks 2. He only takes 4. So he's down to 24. That was not the greatest, but... all right. I don't think I need to do anything else there. He is going to evasive strike. So that's the 6 attack in the front and right arc. Turns. And he'll just move back. Okay. My turn. Lose 2 stamina. I will switch to the heal and the shield. I will just do the base attack on it for 1 stamina and 1 health healed for no stamina spent to do that. Then I will... I probably should just back off until he does the jump on my head thing. Back up 1 for free. He will go. Slashing retreat. So hits at range 1. I'm not there. Back 1 more. On my turn, 2 stamina gone. I will use the regular heal for 1 stamina, 1 heal gone. I will... So what's he going to do? He attacks, moves twice, attacks for 7. Then there's the move once. I will just go here, I guess. Yeah, I just want to make sure I'm well out of the way of those attacks, I think. Okay, so then here we go. Next card. So yeah, move 2. Let's go like that. I'm not there to be hit. Range 1. My turn. I will just use the regular... Yeah, should be good. I'll just stay where I am. He will go. Yeah, prep him. Yeah, heal, clear stamina for next few, prep for leap, big attack, rinse, repeat, close, heat up as possible. Yeah, big swing, knock him down. Yeah, you're right. That's what I was thinking. I shouldn't have got risky on the last one where I was just trying to play quicker for video, right? I try to not make it as boring, but like sometimes you got to do this or you just cheese them. You can't do 12 damage, so it won't heat up. Oh, okay. But he was at... Oh yeah, plus his defense. I wasn't thinking straight. Okay, so he will now go move 1. Let's move him this way. And then he swings range 1 twice. I'm not there. Okay, great. Now my turn. I mean, the defense doesn't matter, so I might as well just switch to my halberd. And I know he's going to leap on my head anyway, so I'm just going to move one for free. Do I do a big attack? Do I spend the 4 stamina to just go heavy here? I don't think so. Let me think. So the max I could do if I went all in, which it won't happen, but I mean, there's a chance. Let's just think here. So that is 8 plus, it's not a weak attack, so 10. The most I can do is 10. He blocks through that, so 8 gets through. So that could send him to heat up, which is at 19. He's only sitting at 24. And then I'm right in front of him, and if he heats up, he'll shuffle cards, and I could be right in front of a 7 attack. I could be right in front of 2 5 attacks. So I think I don't do it yet. Yeah, let's just do a basic one, get him as close to heat up as we can. So the most I could do here is 6. He'll block 2, he'll take 4, so he's 1 away from heat up. So yeah, light attack for sure. Yeah, just wanted to think it out, just thinking it out loud, making sure I'm not messing it up. I do appreciate the help though. All right, so basic attack. No stamina to spend. Yeah, that sucks. I don't think I want to use a luck token. I like saving luck tokens for defense, or if I'm like going for the final kill kind of thing. Yep, we'll bite it. We'll just bite it as that's too bad. Yeah, I get the free heavy into weak arc after leap. Yeah. Well, it's not totally free. I have to spend the extra because of stagger, but you're right. Yeah, I wish I got him closer there. All right. Yeah, I don't think I want to reroll or anything. So he fully blocks that. That's fine. Then, surprise, he leaps on my head. And I'll go in the back arc. And stagger. Then my turn. I have no stamina to clear. So let's go. We're spending an extra stamina because of stagger. So I'll take that away. I just spend it. I'll do the big heavy one. It's a little risky. We're going into heat up mode here, but I have no damage. Oh, sorry. I forgot the attack. I did it every time. Let's see. 2 blue and a black. So I'm defending against this 6 jump on my head thing. Getting excited. That is 6. Fully blocked. Fully blocked. Fully blocked. Okay. So I'll take 1 extra stamina for stagger, 4 for the heavy attack. So 2 orange, 2 black in the butt. Here we go. All right, a little better. But man, these black dice aren't really giving me anything. So for 5. So he blocks 2, takes 3. So still not in heat up. Down to 21, I think. Yes, takes 3, right? Yeah. Rolling like a pro today. Yeah, defensive I've been rolling good. Attacks so far, not the greatest. Okay. Yeah. So he's not heating up like I thought he might be. So we're good. Do I move back? Sure. I'll move back 1. Okay. So then he is going to do his attack where I'm not there. Turns around. Moves back 1. I will go. Lose 2 stamina. He will go. Do I move back any? No, I'll stay in the middle of the room. That seems fine. No, I'll move back 1 more. Then he will attack for 5, all arcs. He will just stay where he is. Because he moves back, but like, I'm not there. Now my turn. Stamina. I'm good. Flip. He will go. Moves 2. Tries to attack. I'm not within range 1. My go. Lose stamina. The next one, he moves 1 and attack. So I want to get 1 back. It's funny how a mini boss can be tougher with heal as rooms half size. Yes, the mini boss room, fighting in a small room, it does make it tougher, especially when you're by yourself, like solo. Okay, so now, yeah, I like having the space. The space is definitely nice for heal, especially. So he misses, so I move back. We're good. His go. So he'll move up 1. Try to attack. I'm not there within range. No big deal. I will do the move up 1 because I know he's going to jump on my head. Let's do... no, I'll just do the regular attack. Hopefully I just roll better this time. This could send him to heat up though. Should I just not attack? Have you spoiled yourself on Calamete's cards or going blind? I played Calamite last night, actually. I just want to try a Mega Boss and a level 4... Actually, I want to just try a level 4 encounter. So I played the level 4 encounter for Calamite, and then I faced him with no Estus. I just went right in. I used my Estus in level 4. I was just trying it solo to see how tough it was. And I had time, so I just thought, I'll try Calamite once. I only had time to try him once, but I had no Estus. So I went through a fight, but I haven't looked at all his cards. I literally just saw what I played with, so I do know like 4 or 5 of his cards, but I don't really remember. I just remember the flying and him burning up the board, and I kept getting hit every single time with those attacks. So I'm only played him once, and only once till I died. I didn't reset and try again. And it wasn't long. It didn't take long for him to wipe me out before I ran out, because I didn't have an Estus. So, all right. See, he needs 2. 2, and he goes to heat up. And if he goes to heat up, I don't get that free attack from behind, but he could still pull that next anyway. I'm going to actually not attack. Yeah, I'm not going to attack. No, should I? Should I anyway? I think. If I attack now, I could hit him to heat up, and then I don't get... Yeah, no attack. I was thinking the same, Mikael. Yeah, no attack. I don't want to risk it. I want to get that one hit in to send him past heat up as much as I can, because then he's going to get crazier. And I'm trying to get him down to 3 health, and then he limps. So, yeah, I will just stay there. No stamina spent. Actually, yeah, I'll just stay there. Okay, so now he will go. And he is going to do the leap. And I'll go behind, obviously. I'll take a 6 attack. So let's roll 2 blue and a black. For 6 physical, I take 1. I take 1. Okay. Okay, and I'm staggered. So now I'll spend the stagger. Plus I'll do the heavy attack. Little risky, but I'm going to do it. So 2 orange, 2 black. Please give me some big hits here. Don't be just like a hit for 2, because you know it can. We only hit for, like, I got the same on my black as I got on my orange. That's pretty gross. So we're at 6. So he blocks 2. 4 gets through. So he is down to 17. Where is this? 17. Let's go this way. So 17. It's heat up time. I lose the stagger. Yeah. Stagger's gone. Heat up. Where are those cards? I think these are... Nope, those are the other cards. Heat up. Yeah, those are heat up. Oh, luck the orange, you think? I'd rather save it for a defense reroll, to be honest. Just with his 2 big heavy attacks, like 2 5s in a row might tank me, like having only 4 to spare. But I know what you mean, like using it could just get a bit more damage on him, but then that could be the end of me, so I don't want to risk it there. I know I have this too, my heroic action still. So I like holding those 2 in the back pocket just in case I'm down to like my last death. All right, So this is my heat up card. 2 are going away that I don't get to see or play with. Here we go. So we take his whole deck, we put it in, shuffle up the rest. So hopefully he still could pull one of those ones where he attacks just the front and evasive ones where I don't have to worry. But there's 2 in there, so there's a chance still it could happen. All right, let's cut it here, and here we go. So, I think we're good. We've done everything. It's his turn. Cyclone Strikes is we get the heat up card right away. So 2 times he's doing this whole line of fun here. So he's going to attack for 7 all around him at range 1, so I do get hit. Staggers me, and then he just moves forward. So he moves actually away from me, pushing. So there's no target on the move. So he just literally goes forward, doesn't care about anything else. And then he does the spin again. So he actually will not hit me on the second spin, which is cool. Yeah, because he has no target. He's not facing anyways. Just being a silly, just being an insane dog, not caring what's on the board. He's just going nuts. So he will do the first Cyclone Strike. So he spins, hits my mini. And so I take the hit. Is there a push on that hit? No, there's no pushes on the hits. So I get hit for 7. Let's roll the defense on it. This is what I was worried about. Is this coming right after I spend all that stamina? So I block 5 of it. I will take the 2. That's fine. See, I'm just worried his leap attack is still coming too. So he hits, then he moves forward, pushing anyone on the node. I'm not on his node or anything, and then he pushes in the next node he goes to. Then he spins again, goes forward again, but he's just banging into the wall. Oh, I'm staggered. Don't forget that. Okay. So extra stamina if I want to use my weapon. All right. So we have a new pattern to try to memorize here. Hopefully it works out as good, where his leap is followed by one of those evasives, which would be nice. All right, my turn. Lose 2 stamina. I think I'm going to get into scared mode here and try to see what he's doing to me here. Let's try to relearn some stuff. So I'm going to go heal. So I could spend 3 stamina to get rid of the 3, but that kind of just leaves me where I'm at. Or I could just do the free to start moving away. So I will do that. Let's just use the free heal action to just get rid of a stamina and a health. Then I will move. So worst he can do now is a move 1 with 2 5 attacks at range 1, or a move 2 with 1 big 7 attack. So I need to be out of range of both of that. So it's the 2 range one. So he would turn around, let's say 1, 2, attack me if I was here. So I'm going to spend 1, 2. So it's 1 stamina so far moving. And so if he went 1, 2, attacked here, right? So yes, I'm good. Prey leap card is the last card. Oh, yes, it does cost 1. It's still a weapon. Yeah, you're right. I'm being dumb. I'm thinking spells don't. Yeah, you're right. The stagger would cost 1 extra stamina. Thank you. So it really only gets rid of 1 heal. Yeah, but that's what we'll do. So we'll get rid of the stagger. And that's where we'll move. So I was here, right? So I should only have spent 1 for that. Did I do that right? Yeah, I think so. I think we're good. Okay. So he will go next. Pouncing Assault. So the leap is next. So even me moving back, it wasn't enough. So he will just jump. And I will go behind him. Oh, but that's risky. So if I go behind him and I hope that he's evading me, I'm golden. But it's 50-50 because he's got 6 cards now, right? So 2 of them are the runaway. 2 are the turn around and smash me good. So, I could gamble here that he is just going to evade me. But I don't think I do a heavy attack of any kind. So anyways, I got to defend against his hit, but I'm just debating where to roll to. Sif Smash. All right, so I will just go behind him. I feel like I don't want to get trapped though, but I do want to do a nice attack here. So I will defend either way against it. Let's push. So I have a black, 2 blue, and I got 6. So fully blocked. Sweet. And I'm staggered again though. The staggering is annoying. All right, my turn. I lose 2. If I want to use any weapon or anything, yeah, let's switch to the halberd. Let's do an attack while we're here. As much as I want to heal, I got to take a stamina for it because of stagger. I'll just do the basic one. So I get 1 orange, 1 black, plus a black for being in his weak arc. Hit for only 4. So he takes 2 down to 15. Lose the stagger. Do I move? I could get far enough away that I don't have to worry, I think. Yeah, maybe I should have had him move me to like this arc. Yeah, because that still would be in his rear arc. We'll say he bounced me there. Because then if I want to run away, I'm a little closer to running away. So I could go free move. And then 1, 2, 3. So that's 3 more stamina. Free. Stamina, stamina, stamina. And just try to buy some time. Like, I don't want to get hit by his 2 5s in a row or his 7 really right now. Even though he may just do the evasive thing, which would be super annoying, at least I learn what he's going to do. And I can try to adapt to it. All right. His turn. Evasive strike. Sucks. I should have stayed. But now I know. After his leap, I can stay behind him. At least for another turn. Down puppy, bad doggy. Main reason I find Sif easy is the utter lack of magic attacks. Pure physical. Yeah, I agree. And the fact I knew that going in, because you look at his card before you set up all his rooms, you know, if you faced him before, that you just physical defense, right? Like, and I kind of peaked. But, yeah. And his physical defense is only 2, which like is pretty low for a boss because you know most things in this game are physical. So yeah. But then again, it's kind of goofs you up if you're building magic for the rooms, the encounters, and then you get to him and he's actually defending more against magic. But by that point, you probably can just switch up your weapon. Okay. So evasive, he attacks front and right arc. Then he just moves back 1. Sure. Okay, so it gets to me. I will lose 2 stamina. I will switch to the heal and the shield, and I will just use the free shield or free heal ability. It goes to him. Let's see what is next after his evasive strike. Slashing retreat. So still the 2 backup ones are there, but I mean one of them does hit everybody in the node, but at least he's just moving farther away, so I don't have to worry about that. So he does that attack, then he moves back 1. Let's just move him that way. My turn. 2. So we know his last 2 are his big heavy cards, right? So it's either his move forward 2, 7 attack, or move forward 1, 2, 5 attacks. And then he goes into the big 7 twice. And then the jump. So I literally just stay away from him for like the 3 cards in a row. He comes to me, and then I hit him from behind and then get away from him. Okay, so I forget whose turn it just was, but yeah, I don't know whose turn I'm on. So he attacks, moves back. I think it's my turn again, which I'm just going to heal. And then he goes... moves 1 towards me, attacks, misses, my turn. I think I'll just move up to this node. Physical defense and physical attacks all the way. Raleigh says Calamite packs a nifty 4 defense on physical if I recall correctly. Yep, 4 physical, 3 magic. He's crazy. I had him down here just in case we finish this quickly, and then we could have played him, but we'll do it next stream. So stay tuned. Subscribe to the channel. Make sure you hit the notification bell so you don't miss when we go live again. That's for you guys watching in the future too. Later on YouTube, this will be archived. Okay, so he moved forward, physical attacks. I moved up. He will go, I believe, upward slash. So 1, let's move him this way. 2, attacks. I'm not there. I'm one away. So we'll flip. Oh, actually, I know he's going to leap on me anyway. Free move. I just do the heavy attack here, as I'm not staggered, so I might as well just do it. It's a little cheaper. I'll do the 4, going big, not in the weak arc, so 2 orange and a black. I need to switch my stuff. Then I move. Then I attack. That's a cock die there. I didn't see what that was. Let's. Come on, man. Oh, that's a 1, whatever. Okay, so 4. Well, that's not very good. I didn't get my value on that one. Do I re-roll an orange with that luck? I mean, it is only one side is a 1, but I think I'll take it. So he blocks 2. He only takes 2. He's down to 12. Or 13. 13. Yeah, because I'll hit him with a nice big juicy one in a sec, I think. Okay, so now we flip. Oh, no, I'm being dumb. I shouldn't have done that at all. I forgot. We're about to turn his cards. Yeah, I'm not thinking. Sorry, guys. I keep thinking he's jumping next, but I forgot about his heat up card. So I should not even have moved in at all. He spins, moves forward, spins again. So, spins, right? Moves forward, spins at range 1. So I really should just do that. I really should just run. I forgot. Yeah, I'm supposed to avoid him until he leaps. 100% now. Yeah. But I'll still switch my weapon. That's fine. Okay. Yeah, I wasn't thinking. So flip. Yeah, see, I almost forgot and was being a dummy. Okay. So, yeah, 7 attack, range 1. Staggers if he hits. Then moves forward 1. Doesn't care where I am. Does it again. Range 1. Forward. Doesn't care where I am. No hits. No staggers. So now I know he's jumping next anyway. So I should just... I want to get on his node. So I'm going to move into his node for free. So that way when he jumps, I can kind of go back this way and then back off. Although I don't really need to. But at least I'll be on this side of him, I think. Just so like after, whatever. Okay. So now I'll do what I was going to do before. Let's spend the 4. 2 orange, 1 black. Yeah, he's got no weak arc or anything. There's no point in doing any of that stuff. What'd I get? 3, 5, 6, 7. So he blocks 2. 5 gets through. Okay, so he's down to 10. Down to 10, down to 10. Okay. So I need to get 7 more, and he's whimpering, and we're good. All right. So he goes. This is the leap, if I'm remembered correctly. Yes. So now he jumps on me, but I'm right here. So he literally just jumps in the same node. And then I'll just go back. Leap into something like this 360 is very annoying multiplayer because someone's getting hit. Yeah, I agreed. Or having to defend no matter what. We had Gaping Dragon doing leap for 6, then slam for 7+5. What? I haven't even looked at him yet. I have him. I put him together, but I have not played with the Great Gaping Dragon yet. I haven't even looked at his cards. But yeah. Serenity, thank you for subscribing. Much appreciated. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Welcome to the channel. All right. So we are going to, we get knocked back for 6. We got to do a physical defense block here. We're going to get staggered. We only block for 4 this time. Okay, taking 2 though. I mean, that's not the worst. Okay. So I'm behind him. Oh, I couldn't have attacked him in his node because my weapon is range 1 and doesn't attack on the same node. So this should be, he would have pounced on me here, and I should be here. Not that it makes too much of a difference, but yeah. I should have stayed on this node, attacked. Then he jumped on me and knocked me back. Sorry, I keep forgetting my weapon can attack in the same node. I'm not used to playing like that. I normally have like one-handed weapons where I have to hit on the same space. Okay, so he knocked me back. I defended. I took the damage. Now it's my go. Lose 2 stamina. I'm going to use my weapon with the stagger. I have to spend 1 stamina for sure. I don't think I used my super heavy attack. Oh, but I knew he's going to evade. So I just have to move away after this. So let me 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So we're going to do 2 orange, 2 black. I spent the extra stamina for the stagger. That's gone. No, Raleigh, sorry. I don't have all the mega bosses. I'm missing Asylum Demon and missing Old Iron King, which I wish I bought the Old Iron King because I didn't realize he was a rare, like, Kickstarter only guy that you can't really buy anywhere. He's hard to find. But yeah, if I can get him in the future for like a reasonable price, maybe, but he seems to be on eBay pretty crazy. But I'm going to get the Asylum Demon. That's the only one I didn't get because I didn't think very much of him. I was only going to pick 3. So I picked the ones with like the biggest boards and the ones that had the most memory to me, like most nostalgia, like, you know, for playing Dark Souls. So like Gaping Dragon, come on, man. That guy looks awesome. I love the Black Dragon Calamite fight in the, you know, when you go down the ladder and you're in that you're getting burned to death down there. Love it. And then the 4 Kings. I mean, come on. How many times did I run to do that fight over and over again and getting killed? Until I figured that one out, man. Probably spent like, I don't even know, 10 hours or something doing that fight over and over again. My first run through the game. Yes, and if I knew the Asylum Demon was a double boss, I would have definitely got it. And maybe wouldn't have got something else. But yeah, I wish I had it because then I could use it as another mini boss, which would add some variety. So that's why I want to get him now. And I do see lots of stores still have him. So maybe on Black Friday, I'll get him for like a discount, hopefully. But yeah. Or if I can find someone on eBay that's trying to unload it for cheap, maybe. But or on Facebook or something, someone who's trying to unload it for cheap. But we'll see. But yeah, I do want Asylum Demon. But I want the Old Iron King too, because he's like, I love that fight in the game, in the video game. So it's like, but I could only pick a few because it was expensive on the Kickstarter. I've already spent so much money on this thing. All right, what am I doing? Big attack, bunch of dice. All right, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 total. He blocks 2. Oh, this is what we're looking for. He blocks 2, so he takes 6. Oh, he's 1 away. He's 1 away. Okay, sorry. So he blocks 2, so he still takes 6. Right? Yeah, he takes 6, so he goes down to 4. 1 away from heat up. 1 away from cool down, or whatever the heck it's called, from his mournful howl. All right. So yeah, a little risky, but I will also move. Let's move back 1 for free. I can't spend any stamina to move anymore because I'm literally 1 away. I bought the 3 Kickstarter exclusives, Old Iron King, 4 Kings, and Guardian Dragon for £150. What? Yeah, that's pricey. That's pricey. Oh, Guardian Dragon's the other one. I don't really care for him. I mean, I remember him in Dark Souls 2, right? He's from 2. That fight was okay. Like in the cage or whatever, it wasn't very memorable. I didn't really care about that guy. And then seeing it's like on a small board, kind of a similar fight, it's like, eh. I got to draw the line somewhere. I can't have all the bosses. I'll never play them all the time. So, but yeah, I do want them all. But like, it's so expensive for those Kickstarter exclusives. I wish I was paying attention and just got the Kickstarter exclusive ones and bought the other ones later at retail. That would have been a smart play. But I didn't know how many orders people were going to order. I didn't know how, like, if stores would even stock the game anymore after how long it took for all that stuff to come out. All right. His go. Evasive strike. So he's going to attack front and right arc, which I'm not there. He'll then turn towards me and try to move back one, not going anywhere. As much as I want to just run up and smash him, I don't think that's smart. So I will lose 2 on my turn. I might as well just wait till he leaps at me again, unfortunately. So let's just play this a little quicker. I know getting him to the limp, he just hits for 2 after that, so I 100% can block it every time. So if I think, but I don't have enough to even do my heavy attack to make sure I get at least 2 in. But so I'm going to chicken out a bit. I'm not staggered anymore, right? No. So I will use the magic. Yeah, let's just do the free one. Health and a stamina gone. I will move back 1. He will go. Slashing retreat. So he hits out around him. I'm not there. He will try to move back 1. Goes nowhere. My turn. Lose 2. Spend the heal for free. Get rid of that. Down to 1 left on me. I'll move back 1. Then he will go. Slashing assault. Moves up 1. Swings twice. I'm not home. My turn. I'll lose my stamina. I'll switch my weapons back. I will move back 1 just for fun, whatever. And then he will go. I think I had to move back, yeah, because he moves 2. Yeah, he would have hit me there. But he misses. So this is how you manipulate the boss if you memorize his way to go. So I'm not going to move up because he's doing the 2 forward thing, right? He slashes, moves forward, slashes. So if I move into the corner, he'll move here, slash, move here, slash. Yeah, so, or no, he slashes then moves, right? Yeah, so I think in the corner I'm okay. Even if I'm wrong, whatever. I have an empty bar, I'm fine. Okay, he will go. Yeah, it's attack first. Oh, but I'll get staggered on the second one. Oh, well, whatever. So attacks, staggers, moves. Oh, yeah, but then he attacks and misses. Yes, okay, so no, I'm good. So I don't get hit, and then he moves. Yeah, so we'll stop there. No weakness. He's going to leap on me next, so I might as well just hit him from where I am. So let's just go all out. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Oh, I'm not staggered. I didn't get hit. No hits, no hits. 2 orange and 1 black. 1 black. Because I'm not in a weak arc. Yeah, I didn't back it either, so I had to buy from a backer who was getting rid of his, but I kept seeing 4K. 4 kings. Oh, for 100. Wow, yeah, that's pretty high. He hasn't used any tokens yet. Yeah, I know. I'm rocking it. It's good. And you guys helping me, like I would have definitely screwed up a couple times there, but thanks for the chat reminding me of some of the things. Yeah, thanks for helping, guys. I think he has an aversion to using his tokens based on watching the Wing Knight playthrough he did with his wife. Yes. Yes, it scared me straight. It scared me straight, Raleigh. Because before you know it, you just get hit one time. You roll like blanks on a defense roll, and you're like, oh man, and you need that reroll. Sif facing that way, there means he works. Was Sif facing that way? There is no more move towards on this. He was here. So, oh, you're right. You're right. There's no turning and facing. You're right. So it would have been here, attack, then here attack, right? Yeah. So he would have hit me, right? Oh, no, he wouldn't have. Attack first, move, attack again, miss, move again. You were right, thank you. Yeah, I forgot he didn't have a target. I'm so not used to that, but yeah. So he still didn't hit me, I still didn't stagger. So I'm here, still no weak arc, it doesn't really matter. Let's just move here. So either way is adjacent, but I'll just go there. And I'll spend the 4. I'm not staggered, so yeah, we're doing an orange and a black. Thank you, yeah, that does matter. Woohoo, just got my shipping notice for the Cloudspire stuff. Oh, congratulations. Hopefully it comes speedy for you and you get it like in the next day or 2. Does it have like an ETA, like when you get it? So 6. He blocks 2. 4 is dead. Boom. Boom. So I didn't even get to play the limping game, which would have felt bad. I would have felt very, very mean picking on a limping dog. But so we're good. We are done. Boom. So that's it, guys. That was awesome. Raleigh got his for Tainted Grail today. Supposed to arrive Monday. Awesome. Yeah, I see Tainted Grail. They're like getting it all shipped out now. There's like a slight delay on a few hundred, but in Canada should be shipping now. But yeah, that's awesome. Everyone's getting that. So then hopefully they get it and then they play it and then they come watch my videos after so they don't get spoiled rather than watching them ahead of time. But yeah, so we did a little story. Thanks, Charles. I appreciate it. Nice run through. Solid treasure for the Calamite. Yeah, I got lucky there too on the treasure. Huzzah, jolly cooperation. Thanks for the playthrough. FedEx ETA system has been broken for about a week now, so they don't give ETA. Usually takes 3 days. Oh, okay. So that's not bad. So hopefully you have it by the weekend. And yeah, you can play it and then give me some good criticism on how I played. And then, yeah, you can watch me play tonight, hopefully. And I'll be playing some Cloudspire in about an hour and 15 minutes. Right? Oh, man. No. 2 hours and 15 minutes. 2 hours and 15 minutes. Great Shield of Artorias for Mega Tanking Knight. Actually, that's what I played with last night, actually. No, I don't think I used a shield. But I had it. I played the Mega Boss thing using like house rules, so I grabbed the Knight of Artorias' equipment, and then I used, I forget what other mini boss stuff I took, but I don't think I used that. I think I just took the Titanite Demon. But yeah, I'm looking forward to playing Mega Boss next on the channel. Is going to be, we're going to play Black Dragon Calamite. And like, does that look fair? Like, does this look fair to you? Like these two on the map together? Like, come on, man. I gotta fight this guy. So I'm gonna take this knight forward and we're going to take it to a level 4 encounter, which is fighting on a giant board. For those that don't know, it's the other side of the boss board, which is huge. So make sure you subscribe, hit that notification bell so you don't miss that. You can also follow on social media down below. Thanks to everyone that supports the channel on Patreon, PayPal, all that stuff. Thanks to everyone that's donated to our fundraiser up there. All the links for that stuff are down below. Helps the channel grow, helps keep me doing this stuff. I'm doing it full time now, so every little penny that goes into it keeps me doing it and goes back into the channel to get me more time doing it, more equipment, more games, and all that stuff. So thanks to everyone who's supporting the channel. Thanks to everyone who watched here live. But we are going to end it in a couple minutes here, and then we're going to go on to setting up for Cloudspire and getting into that, which we'll be playing tonight, which is an awesome game by Chip Theory Games. Has awesome solo, awesome co-op, and PvP. Comes with all of that in the game. It's a very versatile game. Very pricey, but it's definitely worth the money, I believe. But lots in that box. Playing with chips is awesome. But let's see here. Vinyl will be at tonight's playthrough. Thanks, Vinyl. I'll see you in a couple hours. Raleigh says, Artorias shield is way better than your basic shield. I'm sure it is. Put the dragon in the small room on the left. Yeah. Yeah. Let's play the dragon like this. He literally just hits me over and over again no matter what he does. And I think you have the stats. Yeah, we'll find out. So just a little teaser. So Black Dragon Calamite, 38, so a little bit more health. His defense is what I'm worried about. So the fight should go longer. I am going to do the level 4 encounter, so I'll get 8 souls from that, which will let me draw some more stuff off the deck. So maybe I'll find some additional upgrades. Maybe a Titanite shard for my weapon. Maybe some ring I can put on my armor. Maybe I'll upgrade my stats so I can get something else. Maybe I'll get some poison or some bleed or something for my weapon. That would be nice. But yeah, so this is who we have to fight. He's got 6 behavior cards, so more to remember. And then his Calamity and Run ability is Calamite's behavior deck always includes the Mark of Calamity and Hellfire Blast cards. So those are 2 specific behavior cards you always see. So you get like 4 new ones every time. And he heats up at 22. That's pretty high heat up. But yeah, and he does fire bombing runs. And he will, out of another random deck, he will be doing, where are they? These like random bomb runs where he does a magic attack on all these spaces that have the fire on them. And then he lands on a new space, which you could also get hit on and attacked on, which is kind of cool. So we'll see how bad I get squished in that. And then here is some level 4 encounters you get with the boss to play on his super giant map. So like, look how many enemies. This is what I'm more worried about, is fighting all of these minis, which I tried last night just for fun. I did one of these rooms. And man, I had to pop my flask. Like, nothing I could do. There was so many ranged guys that like I couldn't get around the map quick enough without using too much stamina and not getting just shot to death over and over again with magic attacks, because there was like the little crossbow hollows and some Silver Knight Bowman. So it was pretty rough. So hopefully I don't get that one again. But maybe my defense is better than last night. I don't remember what I was rolling last night, but we'll see. I think last night I was rolling like a blue and a black on defense. Maybe that was why. Today I'm rolling 2 blue and a black on physical, which is nice. But I think I might have to up my magic depending on what's coming. Because Black Dragon Calamite, I have to focus more on defensive dice on my magic resistance. So I have to look through my inventory. I'll have to draw some cards. Hopefully I can upgrade my stats to really beef up in my magic. Yeah, because 1 black versus magic, Calamite's going to rip me in half. Yeah. The Cursed Greatsword from Sif's Treasure. Oh, yes. Sorry. We get Sif's Treasure. Let's just take a sec to look at that. Thank you. That's over here. I had it out so I could talk about it. So here's the stuff I get. And I'll get it into my inventory. So if I can equip it, and I don't get any extra souls from the boss, I think is how the house rules go. But I might take them anyway and just get 2 times 2 because we're playing double souls. So I think I just get like 4 souls, but we'll see. It might not get me anything anyway. But yeah, I'll figure that out before the next playthrough. But yeah, so we have his shield, which gives me some extra magic defense. But he's both 2-handed weapons again. So like, I don't have a good enough single-handed weapon. The shield is kind of useless. But look at these great swords. We have the Cursed Greatsword and the Greatsword. Look at those defensive dice. Look at that magic resistance there. Blue and an orange over here. So this is what I need to get to hold. I need this weapon. Does some magic, which magic is better against Black Dragon Calamite. And I can hopefully get some upgrades to throw on it too. Would be in a perfect world, because I cannot take the upgrade off this halberd. But again, this isn't these aren't ranged weapons. So like there could be an argument at staying 1 away ranged. But against him, I don't know if that's helpful or not. But we'll see. I can also keep it and switch back to it, worst case. So if I want to go for the big dog here, I have enough strength. Dex is the problem. I have to spend 6 on Dex just to hold this, and another 4 on intelligence. So that's 10 souls. So souls from the boss and souls from the first room, that could be enough, but that's it. Like, I can't draw any more stuff. I'll only like 2 cards and hope for some upgrades. Then this other one, this sword, 24 I have, 14. I just need to spend 2 to get that. And I have the other 2. So I only have to spend 2 to wear this one. But, no, it's not bad. It gives me a blue on magic. But I don't know. Maybe just going for the extra defense dice might be all I need. And if I get lucky on an upgrade, it'd be sweet. But, yeah. So that's what we'll work towards. We'll see. We'll do that in the next playthrough, which could be as early as tomorrow afternoon. I might do it. I have a game arriving tomorrow from UPS, a prototype from Awakened Realms, which I'll be doing a video for this weekend. So that you look for that coming up on the channel hopefully next week. But I'll play with a wireless mic on so that if I hear the door knock, I can go run for it. Because I do not want to have to go chase down UPS and try to pick that up later or wait for it the next day. I need to grab it. So I'll play it tomorrow afternoon probably. And hopefully the game comes in the morning before I stream. And then I'll do the second half of this. So stay tuned. If not, it might be on Thursday, but it'll be later this week. But yeah, thanks a lot for being here watching. I appreciate it. Thanks everyone that's still hanging out. And thanks to everyone who supports the channel. And we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.